2, 1. Penis!
Thank you for the delayed penis ghost. Waited a whole second to tell us about it. Hello, Saturday stream.
This doesn't look like our
What?
this doesn't look like our normal background.
Whatever do you mean? That's because you're on the
I know
Tuesday
you've got it on
background.
the
I know.
Exactly. You got us on the wrong background. Get us on the other background, Mellow!
My gosh.
The viewers are going to be so confused.
No, they won't. The viewers are the same people. There you go. Why
Hey.
is...
Wait, whoa.
This ain't the right one. Why the fuck?
There we go.
There we go. Yes, we get the cursed face drawing on this one.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So,
And the extremely drawn out dots and boxes game.
we are back. We have not been here for almost 2 weeks. I apologize. I've been having some PC trouble. Almost ran into it again today, but thankfully someone helped me out with it. If I suddenly disappear and the stream ends in the middle of stream, I apologize, but also can't do anything about that. I don't have the resources to fix the problem at the moment. So,
Small loan of $20. You can help Mellow fix this problem.
with a small loan of $20, it wouldn't even fix everything, unfortunately. I might set up a Ko-fi or something at some point. No guarantee. We'll worry about that at a later date.
Check out Mellow's throne.
What is my throne?
Oh yeah, you have one of those.
I do have a throne, technically. Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of.
It doesn't.
It exists somewhere. I don't have a throne command. I don't. What do you think I am, a streamer? You think I set that shit up? The fuck? I got too much else on my plate.
Damn, I guess y'all don't exist, chat. Mellow's not a streamer.
Of course, none of us exist. We're just figments of his imagination.
Yeah, the D&D
Alright.
is taking a whole new level of crazy.
No wonder he can run so many games.
Right?
Right?
Mello's OnlyFans where he cuts pineapple in a dino onesie. What? Anyway, so we are back officially. We are missing one player, but that's because I think they are asleep because they were working at night. So if they pop in later, great. If not, I thought they just messaged me because I got a random Discord notification. We will go ahead, do a brief introduction and where we left off, going from right to left, starting with Nevi.
I am Nevi. I play Belladonna. I don't remember where we left off.
You don't have to worry about where we left off. I'll take care of that point. Just tell us about the character.
I play Belladonna. She's a slime witch.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then Ghost.
Hell, these weirdos have kidnapped me. It's been 2 weeks, and they're forcing me to play an Angry Lizard Man.
Good enough. All right, Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece. I'm playing Centaria, who is a fairy druid.
Thank you. And then Smada.
Hi, I'm Smada. You might have come over here earlier with my raid to Mellow. Probably not, since Mellow took too long that most Mellow viewers left. But I'm playing Kara, a brownie, and we are 43 Twitch inspirations away from revealing her background.
And what is Kara?
To specify 43 inspirations towards Kara that cannot go to the rest of the party.
Correct, yes.
What is Kara's class again?
They're primarily a ranger.
This is true. They are primarily a ranger. Well, thank you all for your character introductions. Hello, I am Mello. I'm the DM. And where we last left off, technically, we had left off with Centaria.
I think you're missing one.
We are missing one.
You missed a character introduction.
OnlyFans.
Poor Cece, you just forgot all about her.
Cece
Yeah.
did hers.
What?
Hello.
You're talking
I
about
did
orchids.
mine.
Yeah, Cece did hers.
Did you?
Yeah, Cece went after Ghost. And before Kara.
Dude, I blacked out.
Yeah, you did.
So too, because I didn't hear shit.
Right? I didn't hear nothing either. It went Ghost and then Samada.
Because she did hers very briefly. She said, "Hi, I'm Cece. I'm playing Centaria, who is a fairy druid."
Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
I can hear you now.
Me and Nevi must have just our brain was like for like
It's
the
okay,
same.
Nevi. Ghost's really dumb introduction helped to shut off your brain for Cece. End of the day, blame Ghost.
But Mellow's right. End of the day, play Mellow.
Hold on. Hold on here. Unless you're telling me something that I don't really want to know about, we are not the same person. Where we last
Hey,
left
Tyler
off
Durkin.
is Centaria, and the player who is not here, I will give them a brief introduction. That would be Sukiya, who is also going by Bilo, who plays Lyric, an awakened undead skeleton bard who is accompanying Belladonna as Belladonna is on her journey. Centaria and Lyric had just left a library with a few books in hand. Centaria looking for some very specific Fae-related books, and Lyric looking for fan fiction and romance because he is one naughty, naughty bony boy. As for the other characters, Belladonna is currently waiting as the bounty hunters who are hunting down Nugri's bounty agree to get her some ingredients to make a more powerful poison for them to use on Nugri. And Kara and Nugri are going to a leather shop because last they left off they had get a harness commissioned to be made for them. And we will be picking up shortly after Nugri and Kara grab their harness. I know we didn't roleplay it out, but that's because we didn't roleplay out them going to the leather workshop in the first place. But you two have just left the leather workshop with the harness in hand.
Sadness. Let's get their library one, and we don't get our leather shop one.
Well, what is the harness for? If you would like to tell us as we get into it.
Harness is to help Kara because Kara is constantly riding on Nugri's shoulders during combat usually. So this gives them the option of just swinging around and help just make it a bit more ease with overall riding. For any of you who have played Mortal Kombat XL, picture the big buff guy with the little yeah, that one.
Love Ferritor. She was my main.
How do you want to test it out, Nugri?
It's a silent nod, and I don't know where the hell they would go to set this up. I imagine he just finds an alleyway.
Well, it goes over your clothes, so it's not.
Nugri wears clothes.
There's like a. There's like a belt thing.
He wears I don't know what to call it other than a loincloth.
Yeah, that's clothes.
Okay.
And he wears that in a vest, and that's about it. Side of even that of someone just reaching for what little is, and it looks like they're about to take it off, would cause panic.
Okay, will you two go into an alleyway to put on the harness?
I imagine we just grab the exotic saddle at this point?
Yeah, I would guess so.
Add exotic saddle to your inventory.
Wouldn't it go on your inventory?
Go on you because you're the one using it.
Okay.
But it would go on you because you're the one wearing it.
Cars,
Hey,
backpack,
shush,
Negri's equipment.
shush for logic.
You know what? Both of you add it to your inventories.
He's not even bad.
And as you guys are adding that, what are you doing after you have equipped it and tested it out to make sure it fits?
Uh,
Hmm.
but there's since we were in the city pre-campaign, we would know of the adventure equivalent of the gun range, right?
Of a gun, like an archery pit
Sure. Yeah. That.
or a range or whatever they're called. Let me see if there is one in this town. I'd imagine that you'd probably find those in like military kind of areas for like guards to test out their barracks and stuff. Let's see, those are schools.
Exotic saddles for riding mounts and aquatic.
There's a couple of
Flying.
barracks around that you could probably go to use their training grounds.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to head there.
Okay. I would say from where you guys are, kind of pinpointing where you guys are on the map, there's one like maybe not even like a 15-20 minute walk away from you.
Henry, remember that guard base with a bunch of people there that we sparred with last time we were here?
He
Is it-
nods yes. Also, I am incorrect. Add the military saddle would be the one we're after.
Ah, good to know.
Yeah, you think they would be good partners to figure out? Wait, military saddle or saddle military?
It's military. Damn it, no. Yeah. Military saddle. Or would be the legacy one, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it's
Or
okay. They're
still
the
do the
same.
same fucking thing.
They're the same thing, yeah. Well, maybe we can test this out with with those people again. They seem to not mind last time.
It would be good training, yes.
Right, we make our way to the barracks now.
All right, you guys go ahead. You begin traveling south to head over to the barracks area. You're passing by, you're going down like a street with a lot of shops on it, and you do see what looks like a bigger building, decorated out with shields and whatnot to kind of help represent that this is one of the barracks of the town. There doesn't seem to be any guards immediately like it out in front of it. You can see off to the sides what look like those targets that archers may use to help practice their aim and whatnot. There are little baskets on the far end of it that normally would hold arrows, but they seem to be empty at the moment. Um, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of indication of people being inside the barracks building itself.
The main office.
What was that?
The main office.
The building itself. Yeah, there's no one in there. Or at least you can't tell.
They just neglecting their duties over here. Look at this is so unprofessional.
Where did everybody go? Okay, should we split up and look for people, or you stay together, Negri?
Is your tracking again? Split the cover more ground.
Alright. I'm gonna go check out the fields to see if I can see like the last time they were used and that sort of stuff.
And Ghost.
Do my doggy lizard thing.
Okay.
I'm going to smell the area and see where the fuck they went.
All right, make me a perception check, Ghost, and an investigation check, not Centaria, Kara.
11.
11, and Ghost.
20 for 24.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Like as usual, it's dumb shit. I get good rolls on.
That's just the game of D&D for you, bud. So with an 11, you go ahead. You begin looking around the little archery range. There's like 4, maybe 5 targets, and then like a big line of sand in between them, and then a little concrete platform that holds the baskets for archers to stand on to try and aim. You go ahead, you look around, you're trying to check out like maybe the sand to see if it's been disturbed recently of like arrows hitting into it and whatnot. You don't see any immediate disturbances in the sand. It does look like you can see slight not footprints, but more so like dust prints of like people's boots or shoes hitting the ground here and there. But they're not the most like immediate recent thing to have happened. So from what you can put together, there hasn't been anyone, at least out here in this area, in the past maybe hour, 2 hours. Mind you, it is still morning time. Like, it's not early morning, it's more like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So it would be around the time people would probably be active, but there could be a number of reasons why people just haven't been out and about as of right now. As for a nat 20 for a 24, Nuggery, you go ahead, you begin sniffing out, trying to get any sense of, other humanoids coming in and out of the barracks. You obviously immediately go to check out the door itself. The door seems to be locked, but you do catch the scent of multiple people coming from the barracks. They seem to be leading down the road as if they're traveling in a group to go do something. Are you following the scent, or are you just trying to see where it's leading towards, like a general direction of where it's going?
Team with the glaive, and I'm gonna go start following it.
You're doing what with the glaive?
Just making it rain to get Kara's attention.
Oh, okay. Would it catch? I would assume, Kara, you could hear it. Do you go over to Nuggery?
Yeah, I know what that means. I know what that signal means.
Okay.
Can I make an athletics check to or acrobatics check to uh, leap onto the saddle, get some practice in?
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
Hey, 23.
23? Yeah, you're able to get your running start. You're able to leap up and you successfully get into the saddle slash harness, and you're able to safely secure yourself on without really hurting yourself too much by doing so.
Hey, this thing's neat.
Got it sooner.
All right, and you guys begin tracking down or following the scent.
Track, trick, track, click, clack, claw against ground, click, clack, sound.
Okay, you go ahead, you begin following the scent of the trail. You're going more southward, entering into another district of Far Street, and you just see more and more shops. Not really many residential buildings, either just shops or, warehouses and specialist shops and whatnot. And it's confusing. I went to explain it and then it didn't work. Essentially, not really many residential areas, just a lot of occupational buildings. You make your way down the street, and then you begin to see what look like heavier footsteps as you're following the scent. Much more fresh footprints. And then up ahead, you see roughly it's been like half an hour as you've been tracking this. What looks to be a guard standing outside of a small shop. He's not facing the road, but facing inward, almost like he's checking on something going on inside.
Over his shoulder into the shop.
You get behind him, and he immediately notices you. The guard will turn to give you a look. Which one of these would it be? Probably, I would imagine.
The look would it be? Is it the look of the gun that you gave me before?
Huh?
Making a reference to your reactives, hello.
Oh, okay. They go
Oh, it's
ahead.
Jerry.
What? What about
Hi,
you?
Jerry.
The guard will look at you with a bit of a raised eyebrow. I don't.
You remember me, Jerry?
That's not my name.
Really?
No,
She said I could call you Jerry.
I don't recall saying you could do that, but I do recall you two.
Well,
This
can I
guy's
persuade
name
him
was...
that
Huh?
Can I persuade him that he allowed me to call him Jerry?
You could try, yeah.
You want me to roll?
I said sure.
Persuade him that his name was Jim.
No, that'd be a deception check. Okay, that is an 8 plus 12 for dirty 20.
Yeah, I don't recall giving you
What?
permission.
No, if you want to take that permission away, I'll stop calling you Jerry, but yeah, I don't know. You told me I could call you Jerry.
Hmm. Maybe
Do
my
you not want me to
memory's
call you
just
Jerry?
getting bad in my older age. That could be the case. Well, either way, that's not my name.
Okay, Jerry. So, where's everybody at? You guys weren't at your weren't at your barracks.
Well, yeah. That's because we've had a series of break-ins recently.
Oh no, that's terrible.
You
Ooh,
can, as you look over his shoulder, you can see another guard inside of the shop. The shop itself seems to be selling like a series of like mostly strings and wool, a few like a handcrafted like gloves and scarves and hats mostly. Another guard seems to be inside talking to what is likely the owner of the shop about this whatever break-in.
I hear.
What was that, Ghost?
I hear because I've been listening to what's going on inside.
I mean, you're not inside.
I'm inside. What can I hear from where I'm at?
Oh, what's your passive perception?
14, but I will happily roll again for the listen.
Sure, go ahead. If you want to roll another perception, go ahead.
Shit, it's a natural one.
All right, we'll use your
It is a
natural.
5.
We'll use your base 14. Um, you try to pick up on what is being said between the guard on the inside. It looks like they're talking to a older female dwarf, and the guard itself. I forgot to mention this, but the guard you guys are talking to is like a getting up there as in age, half orc, male half orc.
Yeah, getting up there in age, like 19 years old.
Uh, add on. Would you even say double, like triple, quadruple that?
So we all know 19 is practically ancient.
Bye, Anne. Have fun. Anne's going
Have
too
fun,
old.
Anne.
She's
You
going
know they
too
don't
old.
live past 21. This man is so old at 19.
He's 59. He's a half orc, not a full orc. His name is, by the way,
What's
Snarnar.
what's the other half?
No, his name is Nene.
As for the guard inside talking, it is an also relatively older looking female gnome that is talking to the female dwarf inside the shop. But from what you can pick up with your natural 14 ghost, you're not really able to make out exact words. You can kind of pick up on the like the general vibe though. You can definitely tell that and just from basic eyesight that the shopkeeper wasn't harmed. So either this happened before the shopkeep came in, or they were harmless enough that they didn't do anything to directly threaten the shopkeep. But the shopkeep is pointing at a few shelves where you can see like relatively noticeable gaps in resources from the shelves and whatnot. So it looks like they were after very specific materials rather than like, oh, we're going to rob this place for their money.
Odd.
Oh,
Why would you? Actually, no. Nobody's mind goes. This is very smart. Money is useless.
Yes, resources. Why need anything else when you have resources? Money can buy more resources.
You just take the resources. You don't need to buy them.
Also, the half orc is 59.
Also talking like Nuggery is smart and he's not. He is just wise.
Ah,
He does not see money as valuable.
Well, that's so terrible that there've been so many break-ins that you guys can't even leave anybody behind at your barracks. Well, what if they break into your barracks and there's no guards left?
Snarnar just gives you a laugh like, what are they gonna take out of the barracks? We have our weapons on us.
I don't know. I mean, last town over, someone just took our cart in the middle of the day.
I mean, a cot's a lot more valuable than some weapons.
Yeah, but like, they can take your cots.
Those are cheap to replace. They're very basic.
Now they're cheap to replace. Side eyes Milo.
Ghost?
I said now they're cheap to replace. Side eyes.
What do you mean now they're cheap to replace?
Cost value went down.
The cost value wouldn't go down.
Yost, you might have misheard me switch from carts to cots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cots. Like beds.
Okay. Now then, let's go.
Who are you saying let's go to?
Continue.
Okay.
Bye, Jerry. Good luck with the break-ins.
He will just give like a defeated sigh and just give you a wave. Like, oh, there's no point. There's no point.
Well, we can't train with the locals now, so I'm thinking
I mean, you can still do
we
archery
should just go
practice
back.
at the open targets.
It's not the same. There's no real living targets at that point. Actually, is there a local arena?
I don't think you guys would know of a local arena.
I'm asking the guard.
He would tell you the
I haven't
same
left
thing
yet.
that he doesn't know of a local arena.
You don't talk about Fight Club. That's the #1 rule.
Here.
Also, the number 2 rule. Luckily, Megariel already follows the 3rd rule.
What,
Yes.
don't remember it?
Can't, since we don't have training on the menu. Probably go ahead and return to them because I did say I would be bodyguard for them.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you guys making your way back to the inn, or is there anything else like maybe Kara wants to do on the way back, or?
I have an apple.
They haven't had enough time, so I'm good to head back to the inn. If
Okay. 1 second, I think Tofu got trapped outside. Hey! Did you get trapped? Are you trying to get in? Hey. Oh, little baby.
Butcher on the way back.
Is there a butcher on the way back? I would have to look through the shops to confirm that for you.
No, what was it we were looking for the big fucking bird?
You guys did that already. Remember you and Belladonna did it.
No, we were going to turn it into something.
We
No, Belladonna
processed
knew
the
a person.
bird already, but we need like a high quality craftsman in order to turn it into stuff.
Weren't you guys going to ask Orcus if she knows a guy?
I don't remember.
It's been 2 weeks. I don't remember.
Belladonna knows that Nugrid could take the hide to an artificer to make a Kipine cloak, which would allow them to travel between material and ethereal planes. Would take a lot of
Thank
time.
you.
Yeah, it would take a lot of. You would need a really good artificer, like a really,
feel-
really good one.
I feel like we asked Belladonna and she said she knew a guy.
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay.
She
Belladonna's
knew
never
that
been
you
around here.
needed. Yeah, she
Alright.
knew
She
that
knows
you
that-
needed that kind of guy, but not that she knows a guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She knows you can find that kind of guy in her home city, but we ain't going over there yet.
Rivet knows a gal who could do that, but he ain't in this party.
Rivet knows several gals who could probably do that. Oh, yep, it's snowing. So, anything?
Hi, Laren.
Hello, Sade. Hello. Thank you for the bits. Welcome.
Oh, that's one step close. Actually, no. You
What?
already are past the maid outfit stream request, but that's one bit closer to the maid outfit.
Ruby. No, we're not talking about Ruby Max. We are all having fun. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, in that case, we're gonna go over to Belladonna. Belladonna, you, I believe, were left alone. Were you going to be heading out anywhere in the town, or were you just going to be sitting and waiting for those people to bring you those ingredients?
I feel like she would have asked the barkeep to mark on the map where the greenhouse is.
The greenhouse?
Yeah, remember he told her about the greenhouse.
I don't I'll be honest, I don't remember if he had marked where the greenhouse or where to go to ask about the greenhouse. Because like I believe he said that he didn't know anything about the greenhouse, but he knew that there was talks about it down in one of the lower end districts. Not lower end, but like the southern districts.
The barkeep heard about a job years ago where adventurers went to an abandoned greenhouse, but he doesn't actually know where the greenhouse is.
Okay, thank you.
I need to find me like an herb shop or something like that.
All right, so you're off to go find yourself a herb shop. I
Somewhere
might
that
have to.
deals in herbs, or maybe like a hunter's lodge, people that go out into the forest off.
Right, yeah. Local hunters and skinners and all that. Or botanists. I'm sure a
Yeah.
botanist. All right, let me look up and see if there's any. Let's see. Botanists. There's no botanists. Okay. What about hunter? Yar. Leather. Okay, yeah, there's leatherers. The real question is where? The one upside to having such a big ass map of a town is trying to figure out where the. Oh, wait. Here we go. I found an herbalist shop. Okay, this works. This works. All right. So you do get the information from the barkeep as to where a good herbalist shop down in that south area would be. Of course, it's going to take you all the way across town, so it's going to be probably not like a full day's worth travel, but this is probably going to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to spend most of my day heading down south, heading to this herbalist shop, maybe do a little bit of investigating myself, and then heading back kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's something she would take up for today? Is just traveling down to go do this?
Yep.
All right,
Turn
so
Puddle. Going on an investigative date.
an investigative date with Puddle. We love to see it. We love to see it.
No.
So yeah, you two, it'll be a case where you four will show back up at the tavern while Belladonna is gone. Just as a heads up, okay?
Oh no, they kidnapped Belladonna.
And now we start the
What
manhunt.
what is Orcus doing during all of this?
Orcus, did I mention what Orcus was doing in the notes?
Mm,
Because I don't remember if I had mentioned anything about her.
I don't think you did.
Okay. For those in chat who don't know who Orcus is an NPC that they are traveling with. Uh, what seems to be a relatively young human girl that actually knows her way around this general part of the country relatively well because of her travels. Um, I would say Orcus. So you two had, you, Centaria, and Lyric had head off alone. I think Orcus probably would have went out on her own to go do her own thing as well, but I could see her being back at the tavern by the time you guys would get back.
Okay.
So, Belladonna, you and Puddle go ahead. You begin making your way across town. I'm gonna estimate how long would it take to get from where you guys are staying? Because, God, yeah, you're like traveling almost the entire town's worth, and those who have seen this town map know it's fucking huge. I honestly might say that's like a 4-hour travel between where you guys are staying and this herbalist shop. So 4 hours will pass since you leave. It's gonna be it's just a bit after noon, so I'd say roughly around like that 1 to 2 o'clock range by the time you would show up. Which I'd like to do a time skip to place it at around that point. Just because it does update which NPCs are inside of the shop and whatnot. So you show up to the herbalist shop. It is a relatively smaller kind of shop, but it does smell very, very nice. A lot of very fragrant smells coming from inside of it. A lot of flowery senses, a lot of earthy senses. Um, and as you walk on in, you can see a good amount of plants and plant carrying supplies, along with different little vials of scents and fragrances. Almost like oh, what are they called? Not deodorant, but the other one that people spray on them, just body spray, I guess. Perfume, that's the one.
Cologne.
Cologne, perfume, yeah, that stuff. Uh, go ahead and roll up. There's a few people inside. Are you just gonna go straight for the person running it?
Does it look like they're dealing with another customer?
Uh, Technically, but not because they're checking them out, but just answering a question of the customers. They'll be like,
Then I will wait until they are done answering questions, and then I will approach them and ask.
okay. You wait a few seconds as they go ahead and answer a few questions for some of the other patrons, and you go ahead and you walk on over. You approach what seems to be a, uh, considering how elves are, it'd be a younger elf, younger female elf, who turns and gives you like a big old smile as you walk on in. She's on the shorter end of things. 5'9" is how tall she is. Oh, she's not just an elf, she's a drow. Oh, okay, she's a drow. Oh.
She's a
Oh, extra
racist
pretty. All elves are racist.
She has
The drows are
short
extra
braided
spicy.
gray hair, gray eyes, medium length pointed ears, and black skin. Like a tan
Question.
black skin,
Being
yes.
that she's a drow and my slime is also from the Underdark,
Hmm.
would I have a more positive first impression on them just from that fact alone?
I could see that being a case, yes. You know, Underdark
Nice.
recognizes Underdark as long as your slime, yeah, at least your slime race isn't one that would be naturally oppressive or aggressive to drow.
Nope.
Then yeah, she would definitely be more friendly to you.
Yay. I have a positive before that falls down due to bad social skills.
Okay. Bad social skills to the rescue. Oh no.
So like you approach the counter and be like, "Hello there. Um, I have a question. A kind of an odd question.
Oh yes, I got all the answers for you, doll. What do you want?
Do you know of the location of a mysterious abandoned greenhouse out in the woods?"
Oh my God, yes I do. There was this really hunk of a half-orc that works at one of the bars over in the next district over. He told me that long ago, mind you, like a couple years ago, there was this party that was approached by this really weird-looking guy. He wanted them to go do this job for him. He didn't give me all the good details, but he did say that they were going to some like greenhouse or whatever. Somewhere deep in the forest, connecting from here and the meth town up above. Yeah, that one. Um, I think I know the general direction, at least where they might have went. I know it's a bit off the beaten path though. Is that a place you want to go to?
Sounds exactly like the place I want to go to.
All right. Are you looking just for like a map straight there?
I mean, I have this map here. If you could just point out where you think that place would be, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, I can do that for you. She goes ahead. She like grabs out like a bunch of almost like paintbrushes, and she begins like doing little. They start like doing little dots from like the town into the forest, and you can just be like, okay, yeah, she's no, not over here. And she's like kind of circling like one area of the forest. Okay, like I said, I can't give you an exact pinpoint. However, I believe they would be in this area. It might take a little bit of investigating, but from what I know and from what I've heard when those adventurers came back, the place should still be intact, but it might be a little broken.
It might be a little broken. What'd they do? Burn it down?
I don't know if they burned it down or anything. Maybe they just broke the glass or whatever. I hear the greenhouse has a lot of glass in it, so you got to be very careful with it. But I hear that it has a lot of pretty plants inside of it, though.
Oh, that sounds exactly what I need.
Of course. Is there anything else you might need today? Any shopping you might want to do?
Actually, yes. As you can tell by my apparel, I like making potions and whatnot, and herbs are kind of my thing. So
Oh, yes, your
she's like
outfit's
gonna,
adorable.
yeah, she's gonna pull out like a book from her little belt of holding and flip open like to one of the recipes in there for some like obscure potion, probably something to help shine scales or help out with like fur.
Okay.
So like fur shampoo. Pointed out, I was like, "Do you have any ingredients for these potions here?"
Oh, let me take a look. She grabs like those little glasses with the beads that go behind your ear, and she's like looking them over, like, let's see here. Oh yes, I should have some of those. Not that many though. Those are a little hard to come by in a town like this. Uh, but I do think I have a few from a local shipment here. Let me go check the back for you, doll. And she like starts moving. You can tell she's like getting off of a chair that she was using to help stand herself up, and you just see her waddling into a back room. Few minutes go by, and she comes back while she's carrying like a bit of a duffel bag-esque sort of carrier. She puts it down on the counter, opens it up. All right, so if you want to take a look in here, see if any of these match what you're looking for. I know spells can be a little bit iffy on if you need this exact ingredient or if you can have some sort of altercation to it. So if you want to go ahead and yes, if you want to go ahead, take a look through, see if any of these are exactly to your liking.
The most Chicago-esque dark elf I've ever heard.
I like how he described her as kind of young, but she has those little grandma reading glasses on the chain.
Just because she's young doesn't mean you can't be disabled. Listen, I'm the youngest one here, and I am the one with the fucking cane. I
Yeah,
only
does she also chain smoke by that?
that's not important to the question.
Yeah, you know the fancy long little pipe.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so she's gonna, look through the bag, pick out the ones that she thinks would be good for the potion, like show some of them the puddles. Like, what do you think about this one? Think this look good? Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my God, who is that? That looks so cute. Is that a familiar? What is he? Is he a pet? What is he?
This right here, this is my husband. Isn't he adorable? He's the cutest little man ever.
Oh, he's so adorable. She like goes to reach over, but her arm's like too short to reach over the counter to get down to where Puddle is to like shake his tendril.
Like, yep, this is my little husband, my precious love of my life. One day
Oh,
he'll be big again.
you two are just adorable together, let me tell you that. I wish I had a husband this cute. My husband, he's fat. He stinks all the time, but he does honest work. I love him nonetheless.
Yeah, you know what? Since you've been so helpful to me, once I get, everything I need to be done, I'll definitely give you something to help with that stench.
You would be so I would be so grateful to you, honestly, but you don't have to worry about that. It's just my job. My job is to give you the ingredients and you do whatever you want with them.
Okay. How much for these herbs here?
All right, so you said you were making like an obscure kind of potion, so it'd probably be like an uncommon type of potion, right?
Yeah,
Let me refer to my thing real quick.
something help Nugget and Kara not smell like the rotten corpses.
Maybe you should focus on making Centaria not smell like a juicy piece of meat.
Does she
How
smell like a
dare
juicy
you.
piece of meat to everybody or just to Nuggery?
Just enough.
Everybody.
It's just
It's everybody.
It's just
It's just to Nuggery.
She has no scent to you. And I mean, Lear can't smell. He's got no nose. Um. Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad of a price. That would be the equivalent of. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually really fucking cheap. Holy shit. All right, doll. So, with all that rang up, I think it's gonna be roughly 200 gold.
This is with your up price?
Yeah,
Nice.
I know.
Oh, this is such a great deal. And since you helped me, point me in the right direction, I'll give you 230.
She like does like a little hand over the heart, like, oh my God, you're such a sweetheart. I can't. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope that when you get there, you find exactly what you're looking for.
I do too, thank you. You're such a nice shopkeep. I bet everybody loves your store.
Oh, I hope so. I try to leave the best impression I can whenever people come in.
Zero social skills when it comes to business skills. She has it in stock.
Okay, well, I have to get all the way back to the other side of town now, so I'm gonna be heading out.
All right, you have a safe travel. Try not to get mugged. I hear there's been a lot of robberies going on, so just keep yourself safe, okay?
Oh, there's been robberies. What about you? Is your store, secure for that?
Oh, I should be fine. No one's gonna want to rob me. I mean, I'm just I just got plants and stuff. That's probably not too high on people's radars.
Oh,
Save
sweetie,
a
you may
moral
have.
person.
Yeah, sure, they don't see the value in the plants themselves, most people, but everybody that knows that, that's where the money is. I would know.
Well, yes, but as long as you're not the one who's gonna be doing the robberies, I think I'll be fine for now. But I appreciate your concern. I appreciate it so much.
Okay, well, I'll see you around. Hopefully I'll get to stop by before I leave town.
Of
Have a nice
course.
day now.
Have a nice day, doll. And she'll like give you like a little wave. Not like a shoo shoo kind of wave, but like a wave like goodbye.
Yeah, she waves back, lifts her cloak up so Puddle can wave too.
Puddle will absolutely give all the waves with all of the tendrils.
I
Okay.
love how friendly he is as a little aquatic elemental.
He is the meme of I gotta be all cutie patootie and stuff because I'm all the way down here. If I was up there, I'd be running this town, but one wrong move and I'd be it'd
Alright,
really
back
be that
across
case.
town we go.
Yep, another roughly 3-4 hours pass, and by the time you get back, it's not like evening. Well, I guess it's more evening. It's more late afternoon. 5 o'clock or so, 4 or 5 o'clock. By the time you get back to the tavern. As for the rest of you, I know you, Centaria, would have made it back like 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours ahead of when excuse me, excuse me. Oh my God, I had a burp. Before Belladonna would get home. And I believe you two, Nugri and Kara, would have already been there before that, because you guys honestly didn't travel too far away from the district you guys are settling in. So, you two who showed up first, what would you guys have been doing?
Meat.
Great, I'm gonna need a little bit more than that, bud.
Meat.
Kara, what are you doing?
Skull.
What?
Skull.
Skull? Alright, great. Alright, Centaria, what are you doing?
Um, are they in the lobby or in the room with the
I'm gonna say
thing?
yes, they're in the lobby.
Kara probably would have gotten chased out of the lobby.
Kara is in the lobby.
Okay.
Okay. She'll probably be walking in, having a conversation with Lyric, probably talking about the plot of that mystery book that he pointed out to her, and they'll kind of smile and wave. And Centauri will be like, "Oh, I need to drop these books off in my room. They're very heavy." Um, so she'll do that, and then she'll come back down. And is Kara alone in the lobby? Or without the rest of the party?
I would assume Nugri would either be. I know Nugri would. I know both of them are here. Whether or not they're both in the lobby, I'll leave up to them.
Listen, you can hear the familiar sounds of munch and crunch. That is Nugri, as he's probably chewing not only the meat on the bone, but the bone itself.
So you're like with Kara then.
With Kara, but not near Kara.
Okay. Centauri is going to come over to like wherever Kara is sitting and just like sit down with them and be like, so how does the harness work out? Did it work out well?
We didn't get to test it.
Oh.
Uncovers the skull. Recovers the skull.
Centauri will yank the cover back over the skull. Why didn't you get to test it?
The guards were busy. It's something about break-ins all over town.
Break-ins? Like, where?
Hey, Jerry didn't say. It's mostly all over.
Jerry. Do I know Jerry?
It's your first time in town, right? I wouldn't think you know Jerry.
No. Okay.
You guys go ahead and do some role play. I have to grab something for Anne to hand off to her, because she forgot to grab a raffle ticket and a DAP pen for the party.
Uncover the skull again.
Were these like, did they mention if the break-ins were like targeted or violent or anything?
It didn't seem that fun. There were only 2 of the guards there, so there's like 40 of them, so the guards were empty. So I imagine that it's happening a lot if they had to dispatch everybody.
Wait, so you're saying that there were 2 guards where you were, but there's like 50 guards in total? That's a lot of break-ins.
In that barracks, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey, so Kara, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Oh, so have I.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go first?
Okay.
Is this a question you're
Uncover.
asking yourself?
Uncovers the skull.
And Taria will take a deep breath and reach over and cover the skull again. That's a question I'm gonna have to think about, Kara.
Well, that wasn't my question.
I thought you said you had a question.
I do.
Okay. Would you like to ask me your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and ask me your question without the skull screaming.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask you how do you sleep last night?
I slept okay. How about you?
I couldn't sleep. Was that your question?
No, that wasn't my question, but I just thought it would be polite to return the question to you.
No, you can keep my question.
I don't want to keep your question, but thank you. So my question for you is, what kind of fae are you?
Oh, you don't recognize me?
Kara, I don't know much about fae.
I suppose.
Faye doesn't Faye.
I'm gonna look around. Mel's not here, so I'm gonna roll a stealth check, make sure nobody else is eavesdropping on us. That's a 24.
No, tell Nugri to crunch louder.
You, Cece, do you want to give me a guidance on that?
No, because that would draw attention.
Good. That was a test, and you passed.
Yay!
Yeah. See, Kara again is gonna superstitious. No, superstitious. I can't remember that. Superstitiously. Sir-ish stipid.
Stereotypically?
See, it's not. It's hard to word. See,
Surreptitiously.
surreptitiously there. We got it in the end. Thanks for all your help. Kara's gonna look around surreptitiously and then get right up next to Centaria's ear. Super close.
I swear if you uncover the skull.
The skull's on the table. Surreptitiously. I don't know. That second syllable seems weird, Mags. Kara's gonna get right up next to your ear, uncomfortably close.
Centauri's definitely feeling a little uncomfortable, yes.
And is going to whisper into your ear. It's a secret. I hope that came through correctly in the mic.
It did.
It did.
Nice.
I didn't need you
Hey.
whispering in my ear like that, bruh.
She's gonna turn
What's
to
it
Kara.
here?
She's gonna turn to Kara without backing up, so like they're like practically like nose to nose and be like, why does it have to be a secret?
My mom told me not to tell anybody.
Did she say why? Oh, I don't think my whisper came through.
It did
Okay,
come
so
through. I'm
you're
laughing at
saying why?
Mags. I'm
Oh.
laughing at what Mags posted.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right.
Alright.
I rolled a 24 to have a private conversation with Centaria, just to
Okay.
keep you up
We are
up to date.
uncomfortably close at the moment.
Okay. What has been talked about so far? I'm curious. I had to take off my headset because I had to go outside.
I asked Kara what kind of fae they were, and they whispered in my ear, "It's a secret."
Okay. Love to see it.
And I turned to them and was just like, "Why does it have to be a secret?"
Okay. A syrup. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick, but now my headset's on so I can hear everything.
Okay, so Centauri is just like, "Why does it have? Why did she say that?"
All right, I was going to pull back and far enough away that it's no longer whispering in your ear, but still quite close. When your parents tell you to do something, there was usually a good reason. I haven't had a reason to not.
A reason to not. What? Sorry.
No, that was it. That was the sentence.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, if you don't feel like you can tell me, that's okay. But you asked me, didn't I recognize what type of fae you were? So had I recognized it, it wouldn't really be a secret now, would it?
Yes, that makes sense.
So with that logic, you could just tell me, right?
No, because you didn't recognize it.
Right. No, you're right. You're totally right. I was just curious. I just wanted to learn a bit more about, Fae and stuff, and
Well, I can tell you about Faye.
can you?
Well, yeah,
And like
you
Centaria turns to you like fully, like eyes widened.
we were gonna have a conversation in on the forest, but then we got busy.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, please tell me what you know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot. What the? Like,
Honey, I love you, but no.
it's
No,
like, I don't know
Jojo.
where to start. You say you don't know that much about the Fae, but like I don't know what that means because I know what I know, and I don't know what you don't know.
I,
Like
I
I
really don't
don't.
know anything.
Well, you know you're a Fae, right?
I know I'm a Fae, but I don't know what it means to be a Fae. I don't know what like defines, other than like being from the Feywilds. I don't know what it means to be a Fae, or why Fae have such a reputation.
Ah, a reputation. The answer to the first question, at least for me, is that it's just being you. It's like for everybody else. It's like the same thing for everyone else. You're you. It's what reason is there to be life except for to be you? To yeah. But like the reputation we have, oh, there's a lot of stuff about that we've done to get our reputation. So what have you heard about us? Do you want like an explanation for?
Mm, a lot of times people assume that I'm trying to trick them, or something of that nature, and sometimes I feel like I'm supposed to, but I don't know why I should. And I don't know, I just feel like sometimes I get judged, and I don't know what I did to, you know, make people wary of me.
Mm, that sounds tough.
You get that too?
Nope.
Oh. Can you tell me why the Fae has that reputation?
No, probably because people don't understand us. Like you're Faye, you don't try. You're not trying to trick everybody you meet, right? But a lot of like all my brothers, we like to play a bunch of games,
Yeah.
and like I guess our games don't exactly like other people don't like our games, and I don't know. It's just like when we do stuff, like we I mean we got we have our parties. We do we go fun. Like it it's just people making assumptions about things they don't like. But uh like we're different, and people don't like things that are different, and when they don't understand something that's different, they uh they orchestrate it. But I'm sure I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding. If they got to know and understand us, they wouldn't be so afraid of us.
We're both very nice. What did you play with your brothers?
Yeah. Oh, you what kind of games do we play?
Yeah.
Uh, all sorts of things like put the dagger in the body, magical soup night, hopscotch.
Who's the
Magical
better
soup
killer?
night
What?
sounds fun.
Oh yeah, it's when we have there's like a whole table full of soups, and each one causes a different. You might not like it because it's kind of like what happens when we were at the Dryad's place, and you didn't. You got a bit overwhelmed, so maybe magical soup night wouldn't be for you.
Hmm. Maybe, but maybe I could get used to it. It was just overwhelming because it was so new to me.
It's the thing. It's a lot like that. It's like that's normal back home. It's very things here they kind of stay the same from moment to moment, and back home things are always new.
Just on a material plane.
Oh, I just left.
Is there a reason?
Hmm?
Do you miss your family?
What do you?
I didn't really fully have a family.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. But do you ever
Car
miss
pulls
yours?
the car pulls the thing off the skull.
Taria
Ghost.
just sits with the screaming skull for a minute, just kind of thinking about what her life was like in the Feywilds. And then she'll reach over and cover the skull again. And be like, so, what's hopscotch? Can you teach me that one?
Oh, sure.
What?
It's and car goes into a complete explanation of um Foursquare. It's I will explain Foursquare if Mel you still need us to role play before you get back if you're not back yet.
Oh,
Okay,
that sounds a
so
lot of fun.
we draw like oh, wait, no, that's not Mel too. I thought Mel was typing in chat. Yeah, so we basically draw a 16 lines and divide where each one is parallel to each other one, and you have to stand on each corner and pass the ball back and forth. But if you drop the ball, you go back a space, and if you catch the ball, you get to throw it at someone else's head. But if you miss, you got to go. You lose your arm, and then so that it's harder to throw it next time. So you don't want to miss. Then well, eventually, there's only 3 people left, and we were down to 2 lines, and so you got one of them is always in the air. Now, you follow me? Does this make sense?
So you've never lost at hopscotch, I'm guessing?
No, you get your arms back, obviously.
Okay, I think I'm following, but I'm starting to get a little scared.
Maybe hopscotch isn't for you then.
Centuria over here, like, the Feywild is this wonderful magical cars, like, let me give you a reality check.
You'd be actually pretty good at it at hopscotch since you can fly.
Really? Is that helpful?
Sometimes.
Hmm. I'd like to
It's
try
not,
sometime, but maybe without the losing an arm thing.
no, but that's the best part. Otherwise,
Isn't
nobody
it?
gets out. Oh no, we just put it to the side.
Oh, like you put it behind your back or something.
No. It goes in the pile.
The pile?
Yeah, the pile. Did I not mention the pile? So
No.
at the center of all 17 lines, is
You
the
said
pile.
16.
Well, no. So there's 17. The 17th line is straight up and down. Doesn't touch any of it's 16 parallel line. No, sorry, perpendicular lines, and a 17th line in the center of all those.
Wouldn't some of those lines have to be parallel if they're perpendicular?
No.
Centaria just like scratches her head.
This is very entertaining to listen to, by the way.
Crunch, munch, munch, crunch, 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 munch, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch.
Thank you for the roleplay, Ghost.
Okay, alright, so 17th line and there's an arm pile on it?
Yeah.
How do you... Is it obvious
Sometimes,
to tell whose arm is whose?
sometimes you do get your arms mixed up at the end of the game, but it's not a big deal.
How do you reattach them?
Same way you take it off.
Centaria pulls the cloth off of the screaming skull.
She's not only does she pull it off, but she joins it in screaming for a little bit and then covers it back up.
I'm just imagining like the build up siren sound that
And then after a moment she'll cover again and just
See,
take a
it's
deep
nice.
breath and be like, you know, it certainly sounds like it was a very lively place. I assume you miss your family a lot, and all of these fun games. You know, I think dagger in the body sounds pretty self-explanatory, but you know, it's okay. We can talk about that another time. I'm gonna go, I think I just need some rest. I'm gonna go, maybe see if Lyric wants to just sit together and read or something. And she'll leave and just go back to her room by herself and start flipping through her books.
You know what? I'm surprised by this party right now. There's one thing you guys haven't asked to do this session that you normally are
Oh,
on top of.
No, I know. I was gonna ask it when we got back to the thing, but
Those
you
fucking
left.
bounties.
Oh, not talking about the bounties.
Yeah, that's
I'm talking
Nugger's
about
thing.
the fucking bounties. Where are the
nothing.
bounties?
Also, Kara or Smada, did you get my DM?
Yes, it did. It didn't come up.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Where are the fucking bounties, Mello?
What are or where are? Okay, so Smada, what was it you were waiting for us to get back in order to do?
Well, Ghost asked first. We should handle Ghost
Well,
first.
I asked Ghost. What are you asking? Where or what are the bounties?
I did say what are the bounties. I said it 4 times.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. You should honestly speak up louder next time.
Can you hear me now?
Kinda.
Maybe you should turn me up then.
Would you believe me if I said you were at max volume?
I wouldn't.
That's right, because you're at 86.
It
It was a test, you see. Now you're at 111.
Hmm.
Oh my god,
I
you
said-
sound clear.
Oh my god, maybe that's your problem all along. Anyway.
Just don't breathe so loudly, it hurts.
now I need to turn him down.
Asked what are the bounties because I've had 4 bounties in my possession that I have no fucking clue who is on them because we never get around to it and you never have them prepared.
Alright, so you have 4 bounties. 4 bounties. Yeah. Let me see. They're probably just under my character thing if I had to be honest. Let's just
How funny would it be if it's the people that's after him?
That would be very funny. It is not the people who are after you, unfortunately.
It would be funny though.
So, one of the ones you have is for a bugbear named Zoc. Okay.
Okay.
One of the ones you have is for a half-orc named Zenada.
Smana, why are you in here? Why are you on a bounty?
Zenada. Zenada.
It's for my crimes with mustard.
You mean mustard?
Mustard.
It's not pronounced mustard, okay?
Mustard.
I mean, you're not
It's
wrong.
hard. The next one?
The next one is for someone named Drooge. And the last one is for someone named Danny.
We shoot Danny a DM really quickly.
No, not Danny, Annie.
Oh, I heard. Did anyone else hear
Annie.
Danny?
I heard Danny.
It's Annie, Zoc, Zenada, and Drooge.
I'm telling Danny you put a hit out on him.
Of course I would. Everyone needs to get a piece of that ass, and he's keeping it all to
One bounty
himself.
for a yokai named Milo. For a yokai and his harem of snakes.
You draw me like one of your snake girls.
I feel like there's one for a penny, a raw. And there's a quarter for
Suji.
Sugi.
Sugi is the chopper of
What?
the group. They get undermined all the time. They only get like a gold for their bounty.
They're not. It's not even for any crimes. It's not even a crime really. It's a lost and found post is like someone find my lost.
Find my daughter, please. Where the fuck did she go?
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, Smada. Now your question.
Yeah, could I open up my bag?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
72.
D1000.
No, fuck you. So a 72. Let's see what you get.
That's right. We do have bags.
All right, you open up your bag. You don't get an item out of it, but instead, a similar talisman that appeared on Nugri's body appears in the palm of your hand.
I like it.
You lick it?
Been cursed.
I want to confirm you said you were going to lick it.
Yes.
You lick it the minute your tongue touches your palm. Your hand, without like having a mouth or anything, just screams out murder.
What?
Excuse me.
I start biting my hand.
Every time your teeth touches down on the palm of your hand, it keeps screaming murder, murder. So all you two hear is Kara biting their hand and the hand responding with murder.
I think Centauri did Kara start opening like their bag as soon as Centauri started walking away? Because she absolutely would like whip around and be like, "What the hell?"
How fast is your movement speed?
30 feet.
30 feet away, and you hear this.
Yeah, I feel like I would hear this.
Asmata, add on to your character sheet wherever on impact with your palm screams the word murder. That is just a character trait now.
I'll add that under flaws.
Okay.
I think. Would you say that I would be
Left or
able to hear
right
it?
palm?
Which palm would you want? Which is your
Would
non-dominant
it be-
palm?
I mean, Kara dual wields because she's kind of ambidextrous.
All right, it's on her left palm.
Ooh, we should go get our palms read.
Let me tell you a fortune. Here, give me your hand. Murder! All right. I need you to touch the crystal ball. Murder! There's glass ball right. Kara gets castrated out of the fucking city. Cursed, I tell you, cursed by a demon. Will you take Nugger to be your lawfully wedded husband? Murder!
No, it's even better. Anytime they go to grab onto the saddle,
Like the
Wait,
longer
so
they
now
hold
I
it, the longer the herb and murder goes on. It's like murder.
I now want to know what Nugries screams.
No.
you gonna lick his
Kara
hand to
like,
find out?
Can they do a high five? Do a high five with your talismans.
That's the thing. Nuggeries isn't activated. It's just been on his palm this entire time. He doesn't know what his does.
Yeah, his isn't the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Kara starts doing the dubstep thing where you murder.
she occasionally there's a scream of the skull as well. Ah!
The cave of appropriate ambient noise is just doing the screams of Poseidon.
okay. So, was it decided if I heard the if I would
Oh,
hear
you heard it.
this?
All right, everyone in this tavern
Okay.
heard it. When I say it
Um,
screams, I mean it screams.
Okay. Centauri is gonna come running back because she thinks there has been a murder. And it's like, what happened? Is everyone okay?
Kara's
Crunch, crunch.
entire hand is inside her mouth.
Just reverberating
like-
on the inside of her mouth. You just hear murder.
Daria looks at Nugri and is like, what the hell happened? I was gone for like 20 seconds, if that.
Oh, if you were gone for 20 seconds, multiply,
Okay.
you'd be gone.
You're right. I was gone for like 5 seconds. Like,
You
what
barely walked
happened?
away.
Yeah.
Okay, he just looks at you with like the shoulder point of the bone sticking out of his mouth, like, oh.
The hand is
Um.
going to the pile.
Centauri will slowly approach Kara and kind of look at her and be like, what's in your mouth?
My thumb.
Murder!
Can I see?
Kara pulls her entire hand out of her mouth, wet with saliva, and presents it to Centaria to inspect.
Centauri like crinkles up her nose, like kind of like ew, but she sees this new talisman, and kind of thinks for a second and reaches out and touches it very gently with one finger.
Murder!
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh god. Um, she's gonna take the cloth off of the screaming skull and put
Just
it
picture
on Kara's palm and then try and touch it through the fabric.
Murder!
Ah, frick.
every time the skull screams, all I'm picturing is the screaming man meme that's behind the mountains.
She'll quickly put the cloth back on the skull and be like, "What? Where did you?
It's from back.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense."
God, I love these music bags so much. It's so stupid.
Well, I mean, I guess I might as well open my bag too. And she plops back down and opens her bag.
Roll me.
All right, it's bag
Cleaver,
roulette time,
cleaver,
ladies and gentlemen.
cleaver, 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 cleaver.
For those who don't know,
Clear.
Centaria has somehow opened this bag and gotten how many emerald cleavers out of it?
3.
3
Four.
emerald cleavers.
I rolled a 25.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not a cleaver.
I have 4
No,
emerald
it's not.
cleavers.
Okay. You get. Wait. Wait.
It's a diamond cleaver.
No. You
a
get
diamond
what seems
cadaver.
to be a
No.
bottle. You were saying
Okay.
Ghost? I was gonna let Ghost finish first.
I was saying it's not a diamond cleaver; it's emerald cut board.
Is there anything in this bottle?
Oh yes. There's like this this orangey red liquid inside of it. It looks like, well, I don't think Centaria would know what hot sauce looks like.
Probably not.
Is it yellow?
No, it's orangey red.
Is it mustard?
Mustard.
Can she's gonna sniff it.
Yeah, it
Oh,
has
roll
a
to see
bit
if it's
of
mustard.
You give it a smell. There's a bit of this like a almost like a cayenne kind of smell from it.
Right. Okay. Can I try and make like an investigation or arcana or something to see if I know like what the heck this is?
Sure. Make me an arcana.
What? Arcana? Okay. Digital dice, don't fail me. Ooh, 19.
It doesn't seem like the liquid inside. Oh, well, actually no. The liquid inside of it does seem to be magical in nature, but it doesn't seem like it's very powerful magic. It doesn't seem like anything that's going to alter, like if someone drinks it, it's not going to alter their physical appearance or anything like that. The bottle itself does seem much more magical, though.
Oh.
It gives like almost some sort of enchantment sort of vibes, like this bottle is enchanted.
Cool.
Go ahead and add a unlimited bottle of hot sauce to your inventory.
No.
Damn, I was hoping that
Air. I wanted that.
Oh, don't worry, there's something else with it. Don't worry.
What?
There's
something
something
more?
else with it, but there's more, but it won't come into effect until it's used.
Can I?
Okay.
Nuggery's in the middle of eating. Can he go? He goes. Can I have some of that?
Centauri says, absolutely not. We don't know if it's dangerous or not.
Great reason for me to test it.
Mm-mm, no way.
Yes.
please,
What do I get out of it?
you know if it's safe or no?
One favor with no questions asked.
Centaria will cast contract.
And
He will
doesn't trust
agree.
Nightbreed to keep his word.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
Bringing
mean?
magic into favors between friends. That's low.
Is that not how you're supposed to do it? No.
I don't think contract would really do anything in this instance. You're not granting
Okay.
him like a skill proficiency or anything like that.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah, that doesn't even make sense. Okay.
You can, however, if you want to go there, make a physical contract with him.
Oh.
She'll do
Bila is
that.
on
She'll
her
pull-
way.
Centaria will pull out a piece of paper and just be like, one favor owed from Nugri. Like, no questions asked.
Okay.
And ask him to sign it.
I came for the anti-straight parade. Nice to meet y'all. Hi, Danny.
Nuggery pricks one of his ears, and he puts blood onto it.
Oh God. Okay. She hands over the weird bottle. Just like, okay, here.
Ghost, roll me a d4 real quick.
Let's see what chaos we ensue.
Oh, you're going to be disappointed, and I'm going to love it.
Does it make things less spicy somehow?
It makes everything taste like penguin.
Roll a 2.
Okay. You go ahead, you taste the sauce on your meat, and honestly, it doesn't really taste spicy whatsoever. It honestly tastes more similar to that of like a mildly hotter ketchup, but like no real spice level at all.
Oh my God, does
What
it
does
get
the bottle say
spicier and
again?
spicier?
The bottle doesn't have anything written on it.
This isn't spicy. I like you don't eat meat. F veggies.
Fucking tosses the bottle. The horror.
Oh, like chef veggies. I need them.
Wait, so basically it tasted like ketchup and he hated it?
No, it's just like he's like this didn't have no heat to it. What is this? What is this spice? What is this bottle? Added a flavor, it just didn't add spice. So he's like, you should try this. It didn't do anything.
I'm afraid this is a thing that gets spicier every time you use it.
Well, then I can use it again. We can find out.
Okay, you're asking.
Well, that
for
would mean that
vegetables?
this is the first. If it gets spicier every time you use it, then now is the best time to use it before it gets spicy.
If I let you try
What?
again, you owe me an additional favor, no questions asked.
He puts another blood print on the contract.
Sandaria slides the bottle over again.
Roll me another d4.
Officially the test hamster of the group.
Makes sense. You have the highest.
So
balance.
in order, right? Last
Uh-huh.
one was a 2. This one is a 3.
All right. It tastes the exact same as it did before.
Is the bottle getting emptier? Like, is it emptying or is it like refilling itself?
It's refilling itself.
Okay.
There's just as much as there was before, but before you gave it to Nugri, as there is now.
There's no change. It does. It is quite. It is kind of tasty though. You should try some.
I'll think about it when I have a salad later.
Ketchup in a salad? Is that a thing?
I don't know. She doesn't know
Yes.
ketchup or spices.
This depends on one's. This depends on one's flavor palette.
I've never heard of
feel like
ketchup in a salad.
You could do like pepper on a salad, you know? Like
Ketchup is just smoothie brand tomatoes, so I can't see why you wouldn't put it in a salad.
Ketchup in a fruit salad.
I fucking hate it here. Alright, that's where we're ending session.
Alright,
Fuck
I'm
this shit.
gonna- Alright, I'm gonna do my bag. Let's see what horrors I pull out.
Alright, you do that bag. Cece, can you keep track 2 and 3 for me?
okay.
I just
Oh, it's anytime someone else pulls it.
alright, Ghost, roll.
E3. 85, I mean, sorry, I got confused.
85.
Oh no.
This is mellow.
The minute you open your bag up,
No.
a scream starts to come out of it.
No!
They can harmonize. Kara whips the cover over the.
I'm going to pull it out of the bag so that it's stuck with us.
It is just another skull screaming in Nugri's hand. What is with you guys
So
with
we've
rolling
got-
dupes?
We've
How the
got
fuck have
3
you guys
screaming-
rolled on tables of 100 different options? One of you rolled 3 or 4 of the same thing, and 2 of you rolled the exact same fucking thing. This bartender, yes, is respectfully fucking pissed.
He's the most patient bartender.
He's not in the room right now. He wants to get away from you guys. There is not a bartender right there. Your request for vegetables did not land on any ears other than your own.
Me?
No, Nugri.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think I. Okay.
He requested vegetables. It
Okay,
landed
so
on both
that's
ears.
3 screaming skulls total and 3 ears total.
Oh, technically it's 2 because one is somewhere out in the distance.
No, but I just mean like how many
Rolled
times
so
it's been
far
rolled.
that they've gained 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 emerald cleavers, 2 streaming skulls, and a hand that screams bloody murder. Max, I see you, Max. I see you.
I was kind of thinking that as well, but I wasn't sure how to phrase it.
My fucking god.
What the chicken strips?
Unlimited hot sauce.
And at this point, I think Centaria is going to. I know she's not faster when she flies, but she's gonna fly upstairs and just be like, I need quiet.
Hello, Velo. Allow me to catch you up. Oh, you're very quiet.
I'm turning my sound up. Sorry. I was dead asleep. I'm so sorry.
Well, how many of us called it?
I,
All of us.
All of us.
I was
No,
watching. All I remember is I was watching a movie, and the next thing I know, I'm like waking up, and I check my phone, and I have like so many messages, and I'm like, wait, it's Saturday.
Oh no, it's
Hey, Velo.
Was it the
Yeah.
Was it the
Turn
Hobbit?
your volume down. Turn your volume down just a tad.
Is this better?
That's actually
little
pretty
bit
good. Yeah.
Okay. A little more. Is this
there.
better?
That's better. That's better. That's
Okay.
perfect. Thank
I
you.
gotta turn you up on my Discord then.
Oh.
There you go.
No, I wasn't watching The Hobbit. I was watching Going Postal.
For a brief update on what has happened so far, Nugri and Kara have gotten a harness. They went to go and test it out
Breeding
at a
harness?
local. Huh?
A breeding harness?
Yes, a breeding harness.
Yes.
No. Oh god. Get out.
Go back to sleep. Head start.
Don't leave, don't leave.
They went to a local barracks where they had tested out their skills last time, but when they got there, none of the guards were there. They tracked down the scent of some of the guards and found out that they have been scattered out because of a slur of burglaries that have happened recently. Cutting over to Belladonna, she had went all the way on the other side of town to go to an herbalist shop. She met a southern New Jersey accented drow who has given her the location of the greenhouse that she heard about, and she is now making her way back with Puddle. You and Centaria showed back up at the shop shortly after the other two did. Belladonna is still not there yet. Centaria and Kara had a conversation in private, and then Kara opened up their bag. They got a talisman on their hand that every time it is touched in any sort of way, it screams out the word murder. And then
Wait, if they're what in any sort of way?
if the palm of their left hand is touched in any sort of way, it screams out the word murder.
I love that.
This is
Left
gonna
hand
make
high
stealth
fives.
hard. Yeah, yeah.
Left hand high fives only.
And then Centaria opened up her bag and got what seems to be a magical bottle of hot sauce, but it doesn't taste like hot sauce. It seems almost more ketchup-y. However,
We
it
don't
seems to
know.
be refilling itself, so it's an unlimited bottle of this weird ketchup hot sauce thing. And then Nugri just opened up his and got another screaming skull.
Another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled, another one.
They have opened 3 screaming skulls, but they only have 2 of them on hand, and they have opened 3 emerald cleavers. Thankfully, none of them this session.
What do you mean, thankfully?
No, we need more cleavers.
Do you know how long we would be sitting here talking about these cleavers if you opened up a 4th one?
I will open up a 4th one.
No.
Yes.
No. For God's sake, let there seem to be some variety.
Okay, I do like the
Fact.
variety, yeah.
Cassie, in fact, who has the other witch bag? Let's roll for it.
It's a kitchen bag. And I'm pretty sure Ostia had it.
Yeah.
No,
Someone roll for
Astia
Ostia.
had the bag of generic items.
Oh yeah, of the bag of nothingness.
The bag
I
of
don't know if anyone
generic,
else had a
sometimes
kitchen
helpful items.
The bag
No,
of
you're
this
the
might
only
be
one
useless
with kitchen.
later.
Yeah, Astia had the generic items, you had the kitchen one, and those two have music.
And I don't
Yeah.
think Belladonna and Lyric have bags yet, right?
Oh yeah,
No,
we
we
should
do
have
not.
more bags this
I
session.
want a bag.
I wanna
Yeah.
be included.
I want to open things too.
Who
That
the
should
fuck
be
is
something.
clapping in the background? What the hell?
Well, not. It's
Sorry.
obviously not Smana because we would hear murder every clap.
Yeah.
It was me. I'm sorry. I was twerking in my chair.
I got it. I love when your cheeks sound like they're made of plastic.
All right, I'm double cheeked up on a Tuesday, man.
It's not okay.
Okay, fine. I'm double cheeked up on a Saturday. Is that better?
There you go.
All right,
Dang
we're
it.
gonna take a quick 10-minute break real quick because we have hit the
I
two.
just
We're
got
not
here.
I know. We're gonna continue afterwards. I need to
I know. I'm
shit.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I need to shit. I will be
Again?
right back. I peed last time.
There's no particular point in pointing it out. Down. Who is the color of sky? As mothers all worry and old people die. All things a bee stings. It's something you don't need to hear. It's just
Come back, chat. Car is getting
clear.
lyric.
Oh, we're live?
No.
Did you finish the verse?
Okay. No?
Well, then get to
I've
it.
never actually heard the. I've never heard the song before, so I don't actually know where the verse is.
Chop chop, lover boy, hurry up.
I is stating the obvious. It's so painfully obvious. How could you miss something that's this plain to see? And it's glaring and staring right at you. So obviously. All right. Go check out Mel's Throne. Go check out Mel's Throne, and you can tip me by redeeming inspiration for Kara. We are still only 7 out of 50 Twitch inspirations. And with every Twitch inspiration you redeem for Kara and potentially other players, they reveal a random fact about their character.
Yes, I feel like that's something we forgot to talk about. I feel like that'd be very funny.
Yeah, I am also on board with this.
Everyone on board
First
with
time-
getting to reveal a random piece of information concerning your character every time you're given an
Anytime you get an
inspiration die?
inspiration, sure.
B, stop it. You little shit. I do got 1 point of criticism. I will say that as I went out to go get my phone charger, although he couldn't hear it, Tofu covered his ears. So
It sounds like a hit-ish him.
he's a cat, so I don't think he knows what real music is.
I should sing something from Cats next time then.
Yes, yes, you absolutely should. Okay, so we last left off. Excuse you. I think we're safe to do a bit of a time skip until Belladonna gets back. Do you guys think that's okay?
What Lyric was doing?
That's a good question. What would Lyric be doing once he got back from the bookshop to the tavern?
Oh, Lyric's muted.
Lyric is muted.
Did we forget to check if everybody was here?
I did check.
I'm here. Sorry, I'm talking to my dad. Just continue without me.
Okay. We're gonna say Lyric was just reading and whatnot then. So
Yeah, I think I said that like we walked in together just talking, and that we probably went off reading, except I,
you got caught up.
hung out in the lobby.
So 2 hours have passed. Nugri. Actually, Belladonna, you walk into the tavern after getting the little part on your map marked out, thanks to that herbalist shopkeep. Real quick, is the skull still uncovered? Has it been this way the entire time?
They weren't. No, they were. Kara would cover them again. It's not something you leave uncovered. It's a as needed prescription.
Over the counter, as needed.
Okay, so as you walk into the tavern door, Belladonna, you watch as Nugri, sitting there. Are you still eating your food 2 hours later?
I think he's picking his teeth with one of the bones.
As you're picking your teeth, you begin to get this really, really burning hot sensation in your mouth and your throat. Go ahead and edit that hot bottle supply where you every time you pour it, you roll a d4 to see how many hours that hot sauce is delayed from kicking in.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, and I did 2 hits of it, so it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I can
getting
handle
one
this
right
in
now, then you're
another.
getting one in another hour.
Hey, you should be glad you didn't roll double twos.
Oh god, yeah.
This
Butter!
this hit nuggery is probably the strongest spice you have ever tasted.
So have any of y'all seen the Hot Wings clip where Venom is actually eating the spiciest hot sauce dip?
Or who is?
Where the teaser trailer to the Venom movie, where Venom is doing the one dip challenge.
I
No.
don't think I've seen that one, no.
Ah, damn it.
If you link it, I'll watch it later.
Um,
Okay.
he is tearing up the restaurant looking for water. You see him 1 minute fine picking his teeth, then his eyeballs widen, and he just flips the table and he is running to the nearest water source.
That is what you see when you walk into the tavern, Belladonna.
I'm not paying for any of that. Also, why are you freaking out? Stop it. You're making a mess. What I tell you about making a mess?
You're hot!
I know I'm hot, but I'm married, so you shouldn't be saying that.
Oh, mouth on fire, it's hot.
Yeah, it's not like that's the easiest thing to understand while he's freaking out.
It's hard! Points at Belladonna. Hot! Hot!
Like, should probably remember I'm not allowed, shouldn't leave you alone for long periods of time.
At this
Okay.
point, I was with him.
You don't count. You're not exactly
Aw.
supervision. Okay, let's see. His mouth is on fire. What do I have that can cure that? Hey, barkeep, you got any milk back there?
There is no barkeep at the bar.
Oh, well, shit. I guess you just have to suffer, buddy. Also, don't drink water. That's just gonna make it worse.
That's true. It is magical.
Butter!
And also, he's not just a lizard. He does have humanoid DNA in him, so we'll say it's affecting all that too.
Ah!
And I don't know that the hot sauce was technically capsaicin. It could have been anything.
Magical hot sauce. Of course he's gonna be affected by it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it was an extract, it'd still be capsaicin.
The problem is it doesn't say what it is on the bottle. All they know is it smelled and it smelled similar to like cayenne and it looks like a orangish red liquid inside.
Give me a moment, I have lost something, I'm trying to find it.
But now that
What?
you're muted,
Right.
what has Lyric been doing in the tavern?
Oh, probably just playing music, singing to the crowd.
I will say there is not much of a crowd.
It doesn't matter. Like, 3 people still listening to his music is people listening to his music.
2 of those was Car and Muggery.
The third was Centaria for a short period of time.
I guess technically the fourth would have been the bartender up until he left after you two started doing, well, you two.
What?
After you started being yourselves.
Yeah. After Kara and Nuggery
I can't
did
really
well,
start
Kara
being
and
myself.
Nuggery.
I can't start being myself. That implies that I wasn't myself.
Well,
Good point.
no. I will say you would probably hear all this, Centaria. Like the
Oh,
sound of
okay.
like a table getting flipped and something running around downstairs, or not even downstairs. It's not really a stair leading it down, just down the hall.
Murder!
Mayday!
She sighs and tries to concentrate on her book.
Orcus is just laying in the opposite bed, just reading, just like not acknowledging any of the sound.
Which just makes you think you're crazy. Because clearly Orcus isn't hearing any of this noise.
If it doesn't like go away though, she's like within a few minutes, she's gonna like huff and come down the stairs.
So, 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my god. So I don't know how long this Nugri is freaking out, but if it's more than like a few minutes, she's gonna like kind of huff down the stairs to see what's going on.
We have to wait for Ghost to get back because he's muted.
Do druids know minor restoration?
Dude,
Oh, not
not this druid.
this true.
This druid don't got that right
It's
now.
like, okay,
Does,
let's
mean, I
see.
can-
does Ostia know minor restoration?
Astia's not here.
But does she?
Probably.
Either she probably can learn it or she does.
I imagine minor restoration would solve this very quickly.
So, okay, I'm going to assume that this is if he's flipped a table and he's screaming and going for water, I'm going to assume that it lasts for more than like a couple minutes. So
Yeah.
I think Centauri would come downstairs and just like survey and be like, "What, Nugri? What is happening?"
Off! Fire! Burns!
You made fire?
I thought you were a lizard, man, not a dragonborn. Why do you got fire in your mouth?
Wait, fire in your... Oh, okay. Come here, Nugri.
Come here, big boy.
And Centaria will cast Dispel Magic on Nugri's mouth and throat.
Okay. That burning sensation dies down a bit. It's not as hot as it was beforehand, but there's still a good amount of like heat in your mouth from the hot sauce. But nothing irregular.
Hopefully that got the second dose as well.
And then, let's see. And then I'll do Druid Craft and create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect. So I'll just make like a
Mint.
like
Pepper breath mint.
no, I'll make like a cool, like a very sudden kind of cooling sensation. It won't last long, but you know,
It's temporary.
yeah. I guess I could just cast it over and over. And I'm like, is that better, Nugri?
Yes, sounds tolerable.
Okay, good.
It's just like
Very
digging
interesting.
through my hat. Like, do I have anything that can deal with space? You used that spell magic, Centaria? Is this a magical effect? Did you know what happened to him?
I know what happened to him, but you didn't think I would.
The Centaria like shrugs, steps back, and like looks at Kara like, yeah, go ahead.
I didn't ask you what happened. I said you are not supervision. Which is the truth, because you let whatever that was happen to him.
Yeah, but I
Centauri
know
will
what happened.
Or like,
Just-
I can't find it. Where the hell did it go?
I gotta pull up Astia's spell sheet real quick. One moment.
Are we still focused on Nugget, or can I step away again? Because I still can't find what I'm looking for.
You can step away for a brief moment, yeah.
yeah, I think it's kind of between Kara and Belladonna right now.
Oh, Donna's just looking at Kara while she's like got her hand down into her head and just like, I'm not apologizing to
I
Well,
was not getting out of your face pouting.
I found it, idiot.
well, didn't you ask what happened? Kara knows what happened.
you. Yeah, but I'm not curious enough to apologize for the truth.
Rude and disrespectful. Funds all your money. You have no bodyguards.
That's spell.
So does Belladonna like ask Centauri again, or
Look, are you going to tell me what happened or no?
is that what she said?
Yeah.
I can tell you. Kara can also tell you.
Yeah, Kara wants a price I'm not in the mood to pay. So are you going to tell me or no? If not, we can move on then.
Centauri will glance over at Nugri, who's clearly still in some kind of situation, and sigh and be like, "Oh, hot sauce. Dispel magic helped a bit, but not all the way."
Hot sauce. Oh yeah.
I'm back,
Magical
I'm
hot
sorry.
sauce though would normal hot sauce remedies work on magical hot sauce? Hmm. I'm gonna cast restore corpse on him. Like, you know what? I got the perfect cure. Stabs him, then it revives him. There, no more spice.
Now your mouth's not spicy.
Like, no, I have a hole in my throat.
And stab him enough to kill him.
Yeah, good. You know, aimed into the eyeball. It take him out. There are
Well,
so
the
many
spell only needs to
spells
be
now. I
mostly
can't
dead.
find all the healing.
You stab him. Roll initiative.
Oh wait, I do have a question because I actually don't know this about like the hot sauce and things. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
do damage. Like would cure wounds do anything, or is it not damaging? It's just like a sensation.
It's
It's
a
a sensation.
sensation.
Okay.
That's sweeping. That is sweeping Nuggery's nation.
Burgers, nuggies, fries.
Too many fucking
shit.
spells. Okay, what was the name of that spell that you asked about, Sonata?
Lesser restoration.
Dispel magic or remove curse. Yeah, lesser restoration.
Thank you. Okay, yes, I can cast Lesser Restoration.
As
Oh, wait. Hold on, one moment. I gotta read that thing again.
Is Ostia or
It's Belladonna, but I gotta read the
Okay.
the thingy again, just to be sure.
Oh, are you talking about the class feature?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
As
that'd
in,
work. It'd work.
it would work even though it's for healing spells.
It's technically a healing
It's-
spell.
Technically, it's not a healing spell as well.
It's a
Yeah,
debuff spell, kind of.
yeah, it's an abjuration spell. It gets rid of debuffs, not your health points.
Oh,
That's why
then
I
no.
was like,
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work. Because spells like rest or what is it? Not spare the dying. The third level one that you need a diamond to revivify. That one would be I'd consider a healing spell.
well, yeah, that
Right.
would.
But
spell.
I got lesser
If
restoration
I
mixed up
rate
with something
their
else.
kitchen, I rated their kitchen because they have the bartender's clearly not fucking here.
Yeah, not at the bar. He's
Found
in the
all
kitchen.
the cold food. As
Okay.
I go to the kitchen.
Frantic giant lizard bursts into kitchen.
Wait, no, don't do that.
I just stick my mouth into whatever they got as a freezer. Will that help?
Okay, okay. Does this count as a type of poison?
Yes.
Can I
Oh.
use empathic healing?
I would say yes.
Okay, Nugri, your mouth isn't burning anymore.
Remember, stuff like spices and whatnot are considered a type of poison, or at least a repellent to most insects and animals. It's just
Oh.
we humans like that kick.
We can just handle it, yeah.
Same as like coffee.
Yeah, coffee and chocolate. Okay, so Belladonna is now sitting on your shoulder and patting your head, but your mouth no longer burns. But you can kind of tell that she's sweating a bit.
Your mouth now burns.
Yeah.
So how hot is it,
Nice.
Mello?
What do you mean, how hot
That
is it?
was
How hot is it to Neve?
I'm made of acid. Your poison doesn't affect me like that. your spice can't hurt me like that. I say it with false confidence.
So
confidence.
remind me, what is the typical spice scale that they use in restaurants? Is it 1 to 5 or 1 to 10? Because I think it's 1 to 10, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Are you talking about the Scorville scale?
I don't know. Whenever like an Asian restaurant is like, oh, how spicy do you want it on a scale of 1 to 10? Like your spice level.
I've seen 1 to 3.
I've seen 1 to 20.
I think it depends on the restaurant.
All right, we'll do 1 to 10 because that's the simplest.
Okay.
Nugri, when you had it with the magical effect, that shit felt like it was an over 10, but after it got died down to you, it was like a 5, kind of middle of the road, but definitely noticeable. To you, Belladonna, it'd probably be lower, like a 3 or a 4. So like it's still there, but it's not going to be something that causes such an outburst.
It's just like comforting patting his head. It's like, there. No need to cause any more havoc.
Is the barkeeper
He's
okay?
he's in the fridge. Or not fridge. He's in the kitchen. He just left the bar itself.
He's in the fridge? Oh no, he got whacked.
He's in the
He's
kitchen.
gonna be sleeping with the fishies soon.
Okay, so the bartender went to the kitchen, so before Nugri could start raiding the kitchen, Belladonna jumped on his back and casted her magics. Cause now, like, come on now, leave the man in the kitchen alone.
Wow.
You just see fucking you see Lyric just shaking his head. Youth.
Youth. The youngins of this generation are quite interesting.
It's like the cinnamon challenge.
How long does the spice last, by the way, Mello?
After it's gotten dispelled, like the normal range for a spice, which I don't know. I know that's different for everyone, how long a spice in your mouth lasts. Mine usually, like, a spicy food kind of lingers in my mouth for like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how spicy it was.
And factor in the fact that Nuggery did 2 shots of this thing.
Well, yeah, but the second one hasn't kicked in yet.
Exactly.
Okay, so after like 10 minutes of patting him, the spice goes away.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she tells him, leave the man in the kitchen alone. No need to cause any more havoc.
I feel like Centaria would be trying to unflip the table with Kara, maybe.
Like, let's go clean up the mess you made. Come on.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's like I can stop. Your mouth could go on fire again. Is that what you want?
Saying, okay, I'm coming. His mouth and his tongue's numb. Have you never had something so spicy that your tongue is just blah?
No. I'm Hispanic, Ghost.
So am I,
Is-
but even I've experienced that at least once.
Aren't you mixed?
So,
I'm a mix of a lot of things.
Well, see, there you go. Your spice tolerance is diluted. That or you ate something really spicy.
Yeah, that's what it was. I ate something really spicy.
is Orcus? Did you say she was getting back?
Orcus is in your
Soon?
guys' room.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought she went
I
out to do
mentioned
her
when you
own
were
thing.
when you reacted at first
Oh,
saying like, oh, I'm just gonna like shift and try to focus even more. I said Orcus is just laying there reading her book, not paying attention at all.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got mixed up.
You're good.
I think Centaria is going to go back upstairs again. Look at Orcus and be like, turns out this is magical hot sauce.
She takes what looks like some sort of like a treat stick out of her mouth. Like it doesn't look like a lollipop or anything, but it looks like she's just sucking on the stick itself. That's interesting. Where did you get it?
Oh, from this bag, and I'll pull out like the bag and show her.
She'll give it a glance over. Oh, I've seen these things. They usually just perform little party tricks from the one I'm more familiar with. Never heard of magical hot sauce.
Well,
Murder!
oh gosh, I do feel like we're gonna get kicked out of this place.
She puts like the little stick back in like the corner of her mouth. Oh, probably. We should probably start gathering our things just in case.
Yeah. I was hoping to get a little bit more reading done first, though. What are you reading?
Oh, I'm reading my diary. My old one, at least.
Oh, that must be nice to sort of flash back in time.
Oh, it's quite joyful, she says with the most straight expression. It's very joyful. It brings me a lot of happiness getting to read what I used to write down.
Is that from when you were a
Younger.
child?
Yes.
Oh.
The handwriting's very poor, but it makes sense. I was much younger at that time.
Of course.
But, you know, I
What-
can make it out
What
mostly.
did you like to? What did you like to write about?
I wrote about trips that my father and mother would take me on. You know, small adventures around the town, going to different local inns, trying out new cuisines and whatnot. God, the day people learn how to spell her name is the day hell freezes over.
I know how to spell Orcus.
Thank you.
Hard to spell Orcus.
Nah, it's not Orcus, it's Orcan. Because she's the Orcan man.
Oh my god.
She's straight up orking it.
She's
Fucking hate this.
She's fucking Orcan it, man.
She's straight up
yorking it, boys.
What does that mean?
I fucking hate it here. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's Evie.
Yes, it isn't. It's an Espeon.
Get it?
Does Centaria like pick up on the fact that she's not that happy? And she's like, I'm reading happy memories.
You can easily see on her face like there is no real expression on her face. It's like the most straight face, like you can't tell if she's happy, if she's sad. Did you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
Captain Holt's normal expression.
Okay. Can I do like an insight check?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh boy, it's a solid 6.
Oh, solid 6. No, she must be pissed.
Oh. Are you sure those are happy memories?
Oh, yes. My father and mother were great people. They took me to many great places. We once tried this really, really tasty, colorful fish. It was an overwhelming amount of flavor, I will say, but I didn't hate it.
So cute.
Yep, so happy, fucking murderous eyes.
Hey, if you want to go for an evening walk, again tonight, just let me know.
Sure. A walk is nice. Getting to feel the cold air on the skin is always a wonderful experience. I find the cold to be quite relaxing. It's not as sufferable as the heat is.
Yeah. Tori's a little scared. It's like, oh god, why is she so angry?
Shows how happy she has a dagger pulled out on me.
And yeah, Centauri will just go back to her reading after that conversation.
Okay, she will return back to her reading. Walks are so nice. I am the happiest I've ever been right now in this moment. I will never feel this joy ever again.
Shut up!
Can't you tell by my expression? I am so overjoyed. Anyway, back downstairs.
Back downstairs, the second wave of hot sauce hit.
I know. It's like, so what are you guys doing in the meantime?
Oh my god. Dude.
Mr. DM, a second hot sauce has hit the mouth.
Like, okay, we're in the middle of cleaning up Nugri's mess.
Yeah.
Making sure all is good.
Yep, rearranging the table and everything. Nugri sits back down. The second wave hits.
Round 2. Clean up.
Flips table again.
Nugri, you literally just sat back down. You're beginning to rest, and immediately you feel that sensation again. Like that burning sensation you felt when it first happened.
This time, I run over the table.
Damn it, Nugri! What's wrong now?
Ah! It burns!
God, eat some mud! What's wrong with you?
Mel, I would like to rage.
Yeah. Oh.
That's appropriate.
No, not inside!
No, that's very appropriate. Yeah, you rage.
She just jumps on him again. It's just like, no, stop it! Stop growing!
Stop growing! She's then hanging off one of his scales like
Just like wrapped around his head, like, stop it! Stop it!
Ungrow and unburn right now.
Loving yourself! Loving yourself! She's like putting holy water, like dabbing it on his face.
Like watching a sponge fight a house cat or something.
It's even funnier because my cats love to steal and tear apart sponges all the time back in the day. They'd go up to my kitchen counter, grab a sponge, take it to like the bathroom, and start ripping it.
You're like, I'm gonna kill this thing, and you're like, okay.
I needed that, but
Okay,
alright.
alright.
Alright. Stop growing! It wouldn't even knock him over. She'd just do that land on him.
She just encompasses his entire head. He's like,
You are definitely almost bigger than the room itself. Your back and like neck are pressed up against the ceiling.
Oh god damn it.
death rolls.
Remember, 16 feet tall he grows to.
Yeah.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Exactly. He's like 3 times the size I am. And I know I'm
Okay.
almost like a bit taller than half of my room.
Okay, I'll use empathic healing again because it doesn't look like it has a limit.
Okay, what are you casting? The same thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
So once again, he's no longer suffering, but she is.
Yeah, you are suffering, and this is so much worse than it was beforehand. Like, oh, that 3 to 4, yeah, that might have gotten multiplied a few times over. Like that, this shit is horrible.
I need that hot sauce when this is done. I need to study that shit. Why is this so spicy?
Why is it spicy?
I'm just like gonna just grab puddles, stick them in my mouth.
Puddle.
She went from being dark purple to brick red really quickly.
It's just the red slimes that I showed you, Nevi. The fucking psychic ones.
Yep.
You
She
just
turns into a whole different slime race.
you like grab Puddle, he's looking around like, huh? What am I?
She's just sucking on one of his tentacles.
No, you're like sucking on the entirety of his body, but there's like 2 tendrils hanging out from the side of her mouth, like little fangs. The
No,
tendrils are
what
just
time
right
of
there.
day is it now?
Time of day, it is roughly 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, not yet then.
Okay. She's still like talking around like puddle in her mouth. Like, okay, stop being a dumbass and get small again.
This episode brought to you by Vor.
No!
Bad ghost.
Kara did it.
Kara ate his own hand. It's different.
Oh, sorry, Autovore.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, come on, calm down now. No more.
Wow, wow.
Don't you fucking all me? Do you know how much my mouth is on fire right now?
That's not a groan of pain. It's like, oh, hi.
Mello, while Nuggery's
So-
raged, can I make an acrobatics check to practice using the saddle in the bigger form?
Oh my god.
Is the harness still on?
It's
You
equipment that
never
grows
took it
again.
off.
I guess, yeah.
Rage implies that equipment grows with you, right?
Yeah.
No.
So we never took it off.
I mean, to be fair, barbarians don't wear armor, so I wouldn't have to say anything about that.
I know that
Everything
like
grows with you, yes.
Factors in your clothes.
Your equipment and your equipment and your clothes.
Yeah.
This is equipment.
And I'm waiting on
I'll be
your
right back. I gotta
acrobatics
go
roll.
get food.
It's 23.
You almost make it.
They're hanging on by one of the straps.
Yeah. You gotta remember, the way he's positioned in here, it's not exactly just the most easily accessible.
'Cause he's like at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well,
Like a good
that's why
part of his back is like on the ceiling.
makes sense. That's why Kara needs to practice.
Exactly.
I got a
Guys,
random
you're
playlist
killing me.
playing, and that song that goes Wiggle 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 just came on.
The Jason Derulo song?
I think so.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Yeah,
wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle by
I haven't thought about that song since 2002.
Yeah,
Wiggle,
Jason
wiggle,
Derulo with
do,
Snoop
do,
Dogg.
do. I forgot Snoop Dogg was on that.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
Okay, so Negri has calmed down. Did he make another mess again?
He
Or
walked
did I manage to
over
calm
the
him down in
table.
time?
He walked over the table. Do you know how heavy
Is-
Negri is?
Right, he walked over it before he raged, though, so hopefully no broken table?
I wasn't referring to his weight when he was raged. Negri's a big guy, and he's already
Yeah, you're
slipping.
paying for that fucking table.
Oh no, our table.
It's
It's broken.
Our table!
Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
How much do tables cost?
I'm looking right now.
Faster.
Boy, I will look
Faster.
slower, and you will never get to play.
Faster!
You keep pressuring me, we won't play.
Understood, it costs 1 gold.
Wow, we have gotten nothing done this whole session.
There's been stuff done. Do you know where you need to go for your first ingredient?
Okay, table's broken. You, she's like still patting his head, but also like pointing at his, like, has her finger on his snout. It's just like, you! I'm
2,500
gonna
gold.
pay for the table. It's half his pay. I'm gonna
That's not
pay for
a lot
this
of it.
table. Stop freaking messing around with magical shit. And apologize
gonna-
to the innkeeper for all the trouble you guys are causing.
So 2,500?
Yes.
Come on, you're a lizard folk. I know your people aren't completely stupid. Stop acting like a fool. Be a professional.
I'm going to put 2,500 in a bag and I'll throw it into the kitchen.
Have you no manners?
Manners are useless.
Manners are not useless. Not completely. Having basic manners gets you more and better jobs. And less bounties on your head.
Being effective gets you better jobs.
Yeah, not so sure about that. If you were properly effective, I would have heard rumors of you by now.
Side eyes the bounty board. Remember, he took this bounty battle. Looks back at her.
You have a small bounty on your head. Okay, your bounty isn't all that impressive.
Damn!
Actually, what would his bounty be now?
It'll be more once this inn puts its bounty on you.
Your
It'll be
bounty would
100 gold more.
Well, your bounty was originally what, 200, 250?
250.
Something around, yeah.
So it'd be 25,000 gold now.
Your bounty is worth as much as that table you just broke. Okay, your reputation is not as notorious as you want it to be.
Wait, no,
you
no,
want
no,
your
no,
reputation
no.
actually means something? Then
His
you need
bounty
to
is
be
5 times
basic.
what he just paid for the table.
5 times what he just paid for the
Yeah,
table?
his
Oh,
bounty
thank
is
God.
worth 25,000. The table was
Mhm.
worth 2,500.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
2,500.
okay. Still,
That's
she's
10
still gonna keep
times.
up her insult.
10 times.
Math is hard.
Math is very hard.
It's just zeros.
This is why we should use a base 12 system.
No.
What?
No, that would make it
No.
harder.
No, it would make it easier. It's only harder because you grew up with base 10. Base
Yeah.
12 is easier.
How is we're not having a math discussion right now. I'm busy scolding the lizard man for causing chaos at the end. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to bed. What time is it? I don't even know. I'm going to bed. You give me a headache.
You feel like two wet tendrils on your mouth kind of like tap you.
Alright, sorry.
Like you're talking with Puddle in your mouth. You just like open your mouth back out. He just kind of rolls back down out of your mouth into the cauldron like a.
You are great, Spice Turret.
Puddle is now partially purple, not so much blue.
No puddle.
And like his eyes have like the little swirlies.
What I was saying, yeah, he's got a little swirly eye. He's dizzy as hell.
Let's go to bed, Puddle. And I guess I'll clean you up. We're gonna go take a nice long bath and then we'll go to bed.
Didn't we all just wake up?
No, it's the evening.
It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's been 8 hours since we woke up.
I'm gonna go do that. Why don't we go find out what Lyric is doing now during all this chaos and whatnot?
I think Bilo was
I'm back.
Okay.
I literally just sat down.
Have you just been doing musical accompaniment to Chicanery?
The whole time.
Yes, he's literally just been strumming his lute. Sitting in a rocking chair that has no business being there. They don't even know where the rocking chair came from.
Where's that rocket chair come
the-
from?
Or the tavern. Like, wait a minute. Where'd that chair come from?
You have the spell summon rocking chair.
Yes. Specific only to lyric. Honestly, I'm sorry, my brain is kind of dead, so until somebody actually interacts with me, I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
Hey, Lyric, did you sell those potions yet?
No.
Can I help?
It hasn't
You
really been a
please?
moment. It hasn't been a moment for me to leave and go do that.
Okay, well listen, there's this nice herbalist on the other side of town. I don't know if they would buy potions, but they will definitely be able to point you in the direction of someone who would. Also, they gave me directions I need to find the herb I'm looking for, or at least a location where I think it will be at. So progress on the mission to get my husband back.
Yay! Puddle like claps two tendrils together.
DoorDash, what are you doing?
I don't know who DoorDash is, but what, you not
Sorry,
excited to get my husband back?
That was in parentheses. My bad. No,
Is
he's
DoorDash
excited.
the wizard that gave you the spell of summon?
Yeah, DoorDash gave me the spell to summon the rocking chair.
Bar.
Look at me dead. Look at me dead in the glow in my eye sockets. You'll find a use for this, and I did.
And I did.
And I did. Yeah, no. So he'll get up out of his rocking chair that doesn't belong in the inn, and walk over to Belladonna and be like, "Well, would you like to go see this herbalist? I'll go grab."
Well, I've already seen her, like I said, it's across town. I think it's a trip saved for tomorrow, considering the time now. They're probably at dinner.
Belladonna's like, I've already walked 8 hours today.
I was like, I've already done 6 hours of walking today. I want my bath.
All right, then we can do it tomorrow.
And we can do it tomorrow, and hopefully we can go check out the greenhouse tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, I'm so excited! It's so close. It's so close. I can practically taste it.
Is there like a little like study room or something in this inn, like a public like study room outside the lobby?
Don't think there would be. I think the closest thing would just probably be some desks and whatnot in your room that you could sit at.
Is there like a little spot in the lobby that's a little more private?
You could go to Car's room. Car hasn't been in that room at all.
Well, I don't have the key.
That's easily solved.
Break it in. Kick
Um,
the door.
I think Centauri is gonna come back down the stairs and just she's gonna tell Orcus that she'll be back soon. And she'll just kind of look around. Is everybody still down? Or did like Belladonna go and take Puddle to have a bath?
This could be as she's making her way up to the heading you guys will pass each other.
Okay.
Oh, Santaria, lovely. Listen, do you have that hot sauce bottle on you right now?
It's in my room. Why?
Okay, when you get the chance, can I have it?
Why?
Why? Because one, it's incredibly potent. It made Nugri go into a full-blown rampage. I managed to calm him down. Though all he broke was a table, but it's pretty dangerous substance, and I want to study it.
He ended up raging from the hot sauce?
No, yeah, I got to experience what that was. That was horrible. I had to suck on Puddle to make the pain go away.
You see
Oh my
Puddle raise
God.
like a now purple
The
tendril.
look Lyric gives you, and his face is in behind a mask, but you can fucking feel it. You can feel it.
You had to suck on Puddle?
And he just looks at you and goes, elaborate.
Elaborate.
Well,
What?
Puddle's an aquatic elemental, so he's basically just water. So I had to suck on him to make the pain go away. It's like a
Centauri
gel.
kind
really
of
nice,
tilts her
actually.
head and looks at Puddle, and in Primordial, she'll be like, "Are you okay?"
Spicy.
Love the thought of like the only word coming from this like cauldron is
It's like little bubbles with little skulls inside of them.
It's like, you gotta keep in mind, I use him to make my potions. He's great at neutralizing chemical components. It's actually pretty amazing.
seems like he's in a lot.
Murder!
I almost
alright,
spat on my drink, you dick.
You're the one who gave me this power.
I know. I don't regret it, but god damn it.
okay, well, so everything's okay now, then I take it? Other than Puddle, which I assume you'll take care of.
I'll take care of Puddle. But no, yeah, I would like that sauce to study it and figure out how it works, because it would make a great prank potion. It's gonna be a big hit with students, I can already tell.
Next time I go in my room, I'll grab it.
Thank you.
Centauri's like, I'm not sure I want this to be like widespread. Like, this seems pretty bad if it made Nugri rage. Is Lyric following Belladonna, or is he in the lobby still?
He'll probably be in the lobby still. It's I don't know what time it is, so it's probably not really time for him to go take his 4-hour nap.
It's 5 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's not time for nap.
Okay.
It's not nap.
It's not even dinner time yet. That's
Well,
prime
like,
money making
understand.
time.
She's gonna go down and kind of look at and Nugri and Kara and Lyric and just be like, everything okay down here?
Peachy Keen for me.
Gregory is taking his hands and he is running them along his tongue like, get this shit off of me.
He's running his hands where?
His tongue like, get this hot sauce off of me. He doesn't know if it's gone, but he's like, I'm making sure.
All right, well,
I know though, what does mine say? Because I'm pretty sure it was activated the same way on Kara.
Like I said, yours doesn't make a sound. It's not the exact same as what Kara had. If I go to yours, I'm not going to reveal what it does because I don't think you've activated it yet. Where is it?
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, no, you haven't activated it yet.
Yeah.
Yours isn't activated by a simple impact.
Interesting.
I think Centaria is going to like walk over to Lyric and just be like, "Hey, can I talk to you over there?" And like kind of gestures to like a corner away from everyone else.
Miss Tulip, you must know. And then he laughs, and then he follows her.
She has no idea what that means.
He's basically saying, you must know how this looks.
Kara is also following because Kara wants to be supervisial.
Hi, Kara. I was hoping to get a moment alone. I mean, a word with Lyric.
Mm-hmm.
Murder.
Right.
And I'm supervising.
No, you don't. You don't need to. Why do you think you need to supervise us?
The show Belladonna.
Centaria is going to like.
It's
Put
a
a hand on
private
Kara.
conversation, Kara. She needs to ask you something private.
Mm-hmm. I won't tell anybody.
Centaria will put a hand on Kara's shoulder and be like, "You don't have to prove anything to Belladonna, okay?
No, but I want to.
Why?"
Yes?
Kara, can we please have a moment alone?
Yeah, me, you, and two. Lyric.
Lyric, do you want to go for?
Anywhere we go, Kara's going to follow us.
You do know me.
You do know me.
I'm glad I'm so understood in this group.
I'll give you the second screaming skull.
Lyric. Oh God, this. Not in a weird way, but do you want to come to my room real quick?
Of course. What do you... Weird. He laughs a little bit. What do you think is happening?
She'll lead Lyric upstairs and
She'll lead him upstairs. You are not making this sound any better.
What do you want to do? Play my ribs like a xylophone?
How did you know that was going to be my first move?
How did you know that was going to be my first flirtatious move?
You're really acoustic.
I'm getting up and I'm getting some liquor.
I need a whiskey.
Oh my God.
I'm
so glad my mic doesn't hear my cackling.
Sometimes like I wanted to show you my bamboo wind chimes.
I just want to show you my wind chimes, please.
All day long?
Her hand on his chest and goes, "Hey, baby, you want to come upstairs and see my wind chimes?" Hey,
I
Show
boom,
you how my
daddy.
flute whistles.
My flute whistles. You want to play with my panpipes? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cece.
uh
God damn it.
if we start heading upstairs, is Kara following?
Uh,
What the hell is that?
I thought that's what you guys were referencing.
No, I literally have bamboo wind chimes.
There are
From
wind chimes where
from
my
my
ding
bag.
dong should be.
I don't. Okay. Anyway, so is Kara following or not?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Are we persuading you to follow or not follow?
To not follow.
I was like, wait,
Dang.
I'm so confused.
I'm just gonna look to Lyric and be like, Lyric, can you, say something?
Well, he will try and politely ask Kara if they could have a moment alone. That's an Woo! That was a natural one for an 8. That's
Oh,
a no.
come on.
It was so close to an 18. CC was so close.
Um,
He's,
Can I roll-
he's laughing too hard, honestly.
can I try and roll persuasion with my big +1 bonus to it?
Sure.
Natural 20!
Oh my, how does that happen? I got a natural one and you got a natural.
The dice tell a story.
I was setting you up. That's all it was. I was setting you up for success.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe this is what I get a nat 20 on.
All right. Keep in mind, whatever you say works. What do you say to Kara to convince them to stay downstairs?
Oh, that's a great question.
Keep in mind, it works.
Yes. Kara, can you please stay downstairs so that Lyric and I can talk between the two of us without anyone hearing, including you?
Oh, you want me to make sure nobody else is. I could definitely supervise, make everybody else make sure nobody listens to.
Including you not listening.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Okay, great.
Alright. Would you like the other players to leave the call for this private talk?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get
Oh, she's proposing to me, guys. It's happening.
can I get Nevi, thank you, Ghost, and Smata? I don't know if Ghost is here. I'm gonna move him my damn self.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
So if we're just like in the hallway, can anyone like hear us if we're being quiet?
No, not that you know of. No, there's no one like in the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure to do it like maybe at the end of the hallway so it's not outside of like Belladonna's door or like Orcus's door or anything.
Okay.
Gosh, Lyric, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to be like a whole big thing. I just wanted like a quick word with you.
Don't worry yourself about it. It's all right.
Ugh, it's kind of embarrassing. But I wanted to I just wanted to say thank you for accompanying me to the bookstore. It's it's been something I've been meaning to do for a long time, but I've kind of been scared to do it alone. Um, and it means a lot. I got some books so I can understand more about fairies and I can understand my background a little better.
He places a hand gently on her shoulder, and you can't see his face. Even without the mask, you wouldn't be able to tell. But it feels like he's smiling, like his like aura, I guess. His energy feels sort of lightly amused, but still very warm and essentially like the essence of a smile. And he just nods his head a bit and says, "It was my pleasure, Miss Tulip. Uh, it was a nice break, I suppose."
Yeah, and
And
oh, by the way, just canonically, because you weren't here, I said that when we were walking back, you were telling me about the plot of the mystery book that you had pointed
oh,
out. So, um,
nice, yes. And he gives her shoulder a gentle squeeze and says, "It is reaffirming to a person to understand their own background. I've been searching for that sort of information for 5 centuries now, and I am no closer. So it is my ultimate and unending pleasure to have helped you find even understanding for yourself." I'm
I
sorry if my mic was cutting out.
you're good. I can't imagine 5 centuries of not understanding your background. I mean, if there's anything I can do to help you figure out yours, just let me know because, well, I still don't really know very much. I don't know how to be a fae. I don't think I could go to the Feywilds and not be immediately overwhelmed, but at least I'm one step closer. I know that I eat things like that normal fairies eat, and I feel like I have that a little bit more knowledge, and it's nice. So if you want
Progress.
to
Sorry, go ahead.
if you want to visit libraries or do anything like that, like I'd be more than happy to help you try and figure out your past as well.
I appreciate it. Progress is always achieved one step at a time, one little milestone at a time.
Yeah.
And as
And
for me, there is a lot on undead. There is not enough information, things that have happened to me. An awakening, I suppose. A sentience to my undeath. There is very little information. Oh my god, my fucking microphone, I'm gonna kill it. Sorry. There is not many cases similar to, well, I keep hope.
hey, there might not be much information, but that means there's some, and that's a place to start. And maybe if it has the awakening is magical, and maybe one day I can learn enough to go to the Feywilds, and maybe there's more information there. I'm sorry, I really don't know anything about undead at this point.
It is okay. I would know more if I approached a necromancer. They set my teeth on edge, as one might say. I never really know if the power that keeps me sentient would be able to fight against their abilities to control.
What was the last part? I'm sorry.
To control the undead. I think it's because I'm talking
Okay.
low and it's stupid.
It's okay. Well,
Actually, I'm gonna turn off a couple of these things.
thanks.
I think it might be my compressor that's doing it.
Maybe.
Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, I think it was my compressor.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you scared to talk to a necromancer?
In as much that a being like myself can feel fear, feel emotions, as you mortal creatures, you living creatures do, I feel the memory of them.
Hmm.
I suppose it is a wariness, apprehension, that whatever magic sustains me and keeps me sentient might not fare well against a person known for their complete control of the undead.
I hadn't thought about it like that. That's a great point. Maybe I could talk to a necromancer and report back.
Just be careful. They are shifty and often unscrupulous.
Hmm.
You are
I'm
a gentle person, and it would bother me, I suppose, to see you put yourself in peril simply for answers.
Centauri is going to like grab onto Lyric's bony hand and just be like, "Hey, it's important and it's comforting to know your past. And we're in a party together now, and so if there's something I can do to help you, then I want to."
He bows his head, a thankful gesture, and then he laughs, a little bitter, and goes, "Truly wish I had met you at a different time, Miss Tulip." And then
Oh,
he walks
hey.
away. he just heads back downstairs.
What? Hey, Lyric, there's one other thing.
He turns back on the stairs and looks at her.
You know that thing I can do where I can make contracts?
Yes.
Well, uh, I don't really know. I don't know exactly what they're for or how to use them, but I want to test it out. Would you be okay making a contract with me? We can work out all the terms, so it's nothing to harm you at all. I just kind of want to practice.
I think that is a fair ask. I would be happy to help.
Let's say. Okay, I have to look at what exactly it says. Spells. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I think I can give you we can exchange something, or I can give you a gift for certain actions. So I don't know, you're already so good at everything.
Oh, you flatter me.
I mean, no, I mean, as a bard, you're
I know what you meant.
okay. Let's see, exchange or gift. Hey, how about this? I know I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but I know that Belladonna is really interested in getting one of my emerald bladed cleavers. So I give that as a gift to you. Um, maybe after we finish our travels together, with the terms of Mm, that you always help me fight my enemies, and we stick together.
I think those terms are very fair, and I would be happy to fill that sign this contract.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I will I'll see if there's anything in my books about the undead as well.
It is appreciated.
So I guess they sign the contract or shake on it or something. Or however, how is it sealed again?
With a kiss.
It's however, it's really a like dealer's choice of how you want to seal it.
I think it looks like as soon as it's like agreed upon, like it's good, but for like formality, Centauri will like hold out her hand to do like a proper handshake.
He places his and hers after walking back up the stairs a bit.
She smiles, and you can feel her like radiating with happiness. And she bids him a good night and ducks back into her room.
He heads back downstairs.
All right. Focus be trying.
Wah.
Well, it's official, guys. We're married.
Nice.
Oh,
Astia gets to be maid of honor.
obviously, Kara has to be ring bearer.
That makes sense.
Why? Just because I'm small?
Yes.
Nugger should be the ring bearer.
It's like looped around his neck with a necklace because they know
He'll drop it.
he would like put it down somewhere. Like, well, I know the ring is supposed to go on the pillow, but you know, what'd be even prettier on this pillow, a rock.
A rock.
Exactly, Mags.
Yeah, no, honestly,
You know how many
yeah,
flower crowns Kara makes?
I would definitely see Kara being the flower brownie.
Absolutely. Not that there's a wedding. Not that that's totally didn't happen.
Listen, I understand you guys want the bonus AC from the ceremony spell. It's okay.
Wait, that's a thing?
This is 100% a thing.
Dang it.
Do we need to leave the room again?
Cece's over here like, okay, so about that wedding.
Oh. That's not. Is that real?
That's real.
It's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a ceremony. Paladins can do it.
Dang. When do you want to do it?
When do we find a paladin? I mean, should do.
All right,
I'll be your pretend
Centauri's-
husband. It's fine.
Yeah, Centauri's in her room again with Orcus, and I think Lyric said he went back downstairs.
Yeah. Oh my god, CC, it's that fake marriage trope.
Oh my
they're just
God.
really good. They're just really good friends, and they're only married to each other to make other people leave alone.
You're married for tax reasons.
We're married for tax reasons.
I have watched so many tropes of like fake marriage contract turns into like real lover type things.
Fucking Korean dramas, dude. That's
Yes. Yes. Anyway, sorry.
It's
I'm
like, what
not
do you
here.
do when your husband's a 6'8" skeleton? He's like the definition
the
of a
concept.
platonic husband, though. There's no expectation. There's no like
We don't
weird
have
things
to-
that could happen. You know, there's the possibility of an emotional connection. You know, but he would mostly just be feeding off of the other person's emotion.
Okay, so we don't have to bone. in the unspoken.
Metaphorically, no.
Metaphorically, no.
Okay.
But you
got it.
do you do get to play my ribs like a xylophone if you.
Honestly, that sounds like fun.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell you one of my features. I'm gonna tell you one of my features. Them bones. You can rearrange your bones into one of 3 useful configurations: bone club, bone to pick, or bone xylophone. This trait requires both hands to be free.
That's hilarious.
I can literally turn my ribcage into a xylophone.
Amazing.
Well, is there anything else anyone would like to do this session?
Carl would like to take a short rest.
Okay. A short rest. Anyone else?
Well, we're just gonna wait until 4 hours before he's supposed to be up, and then go sleep for 4 hours.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Belladonna wants to make her potions.
Belladonna can make her potions.
The one that she made,
No.
she bought the ingredients for.
My God.
Okay. We will talk after session about that potion for you. Okay. In that case, we are going to call it there for today's session.
Don't you dare say in stream. No!
What just happened?
So, thank you all for coming to the stream, and thank you for coming to the game. Just a bit of an update. Remember, we will have a session 0 talk on Tuesday. Kara will, or Smada will be there just because he's the only one between the Tuesday and Saturday game who isn't there for Tuesday. So it only makes sense for him to be there to rep both games, since Wednesday is getting theirs the day after. We should still be having session next week. I have no plans of when I'm not going to be running session. So if anyone has any scheduling issues that might come up, just let me know ahead of time. Is there anything else that you want to say to chat before I go ahead and end it?
I have one thing to say, chat. My usual. Fuck you, chat.
Damn.
Get in
Love you, chat.
This is your last chance to redeem inspiration for this session. Hurry up.
Well, until next time, everybody, we will see you on Tuesday. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.